6 o'clock. It is Friday night, and that means it's time for Dragons and Things.
Yeah!
All right, there we are. Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I was listening to you all sing about mayonnaise just a few seconds ago. It's a real shame that
Not
the
me.
audience will miss that, and it will never happen again. That's a real bummer. Everybody, as you can see, with me tonight, it's Mr. James Chu. It is Jared Hoy.
Go up.
Diana Restrepo. Lamar Harris. And Adam Khan.
Adam Khan has happiness! Yeah!
I know you guys have all chosen to dress up in honor of Halloween, that very special day tomorrow. So why don't we go down the line?
No, they have to guess.
Would they have to guess?
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna guess who you are.
Yeah, no one's gonna guess who I am.
No one's gonna guess who. Nobody can read that. It's just nobody can read it on the stream.
You're so negative.
I'm not so negative. You know what? Okay, everybody guess Diana's costume. Prove me wrong. Let them.
I see Jim's dressed as evil Juju.
Fine. Oh, thanks.
Serendipity says, "Is Diana the goblin from Gringotts?"
No.
That's good. That's a good guess.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Is-
Thank you.
There you go. Is Diana the guy who
Sky Lily got it.
All right.
Guy Lily did get it. See?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Diana, the guy from HEI.
Yes.
Nice.
He's dead. That's sad.
I know.
That reminds me. We don't even know his name.
I know.
Oh yeah. Very
Thanks,
good.
Lamar.
He tried to tell us, and we just refused to listen.
No,
If
he
he's-
died.
In our defense, there was like problems.
There were monsters.
There was problems.
There were monsters about.
This is true.
In our defense, there was problems. You know what? Since I ruined Diana's day already, I'm just gonna play some Pathfinder and hopefully that'll make up for it.
Pathfinder, let's do it,
So
Jim.
why don't we go ahead and start this game? There was a hush over the city of Cavaloshia, as if the city were taking a pleasant nap after the success of the Autumn Harvest Festival. The people are full of apple cider, apple tarts, apple pies, apple chips, apple fritters, candied apples, and apples, and everyone seems to be locked in a contented post-festival exhaustion. Sadly, not everyone gets to take time off for the holidays. Someone has to protect the city from evil, and today, that someone is U5. The offices are near empty, and honestly, it's kind of nice to be there without the constant hustle and bustle of 1,000 adventurers sharpening swords, tending wounds, and testing out dangerous new magical weapons. It would be nicer still to be at home, but what are you going to do? Your administrator, the half-orc woman who has guided you through many a contract over the past several months, calls you into the conference room. Shockingly, she has a folder in hand. No one ever gets actual contracts the day after the Autumn Festival. Who could possibly need a demon slain or a relic retrieved at a time like this? Hey all, I'm sorry to do this, but we actually do have a little bit of a problem. We got a letter today. It requires some attention. It's probably not very serious and something we'd pass on to some green licensees, but with staff home for the holidays, you're going to have to be the ones that respond to this. I'll just read the letter. It'll make sense. It says, "Dear heroes, I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. You will not get rid of your greatest foe, Moldavort, so easily. Blah, blah, blah." It goes on for some time about how we're all fools. We'll never stop his quest for ultimate power. None of it really makes sense. It gets kind of rambly. It looks like it picks up again here on page 4. "I have used the treasure you so graciously handed me to bring doom upon the city, unlocking a terrible power of the Necrosphere." I don't know what that is. "To turn people into ghouls under my control, etc., etc. You have until midnight to destroy the Necrosphere or at Fellfang Manor, or doom will befall the city." And then there's like, it looks like 2 more pages where he just wrote "ha ha ha" over and over again. I don't understand any of this, but oh wait, here it ends with, "Come if you dare, but know that you will never survive the gauntlet of horrors that awaits you. Love, Moldavort." I mean, obviously the ravings of a lunatic, but it is company policy that we respond to all threats against the Cavaloshian citizenry, whether they're credible or not. So if you would all just head out to the manor, make sure that everything is okay, and get rid of this Necrosphere or whatever that is, if it's even a thing, we'd appreciate it. Do you understand the nature of your assignment? What do you do?
We read
Hooray! Comments!
comments.
Comments!
Yay.
Everybody
Lucas-
quickly in the comments, please guess the costume of each of the people that you see before you.
You're so sour today, Jim.
Evil Jim
Today.
Jam is back.
You're not.
Today,
Evil
Gee.
Jim.
Lucas Martinez, I'm hurt
Why?
that you would even have to ask that question. It hurts me deep down.
Oh,
And
Sippy
I
Karma
don't know what you
saying
said.
a lot of apples.
There's a lot of apples. I hear there were a lot of apples last week.
That was a lot of apples.
Delirious says, "Who are you people?"
You have to guess.
You have to guess.
You have to guess.
You have to guess.
Yes.
The real POTUS says, "James, if underpaid gumshoe Robin Organa McFly."
That is.
That it ever should have
Pretty
been.
good.
I mean, Pretty that's close. Probably as close as you'll get.
Yeah.
It's pretty, yeah.
You're muted.
You're muted, buddy.
Dr. Nuzo says she won't wear a dress but a suit with her top hat. Sure.
Diana never wears dresses.
Never. Not.
Hardly ever.
Not ever.
Sorry, Scott. I'm in
Uh,
a suit.
Yeah, Duchess says, "Oopsie's a pickle." Pickle.
Nice.
Pickle.
Fluffy Walrus also says, "Is it me or is Jim's mic a bit off?" So probably. Let me try to fix something. I'm gonna fix something. Everybody vamp for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Vamp.
Oh my God, Scott got it right. Hold on. Yeah, Scott Denuso got it right.
Good job,
Uh,
Scott.
So there's been no guesses about Kanshaka yet.
Mm-mm. Craig appreciates our costumes. Hi, Craig, and
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you, Craig.
Craig appreciates a good costume.
Yes, he does.
Sarah BC1 says hi, everyone. And
Hi, Sarah.
Hollows Ween, folks.
It's Sarah.
Want to go say thank you, Sarah, for all the subs and for becoming the Bitbox. And thank you for my hero point. Thank you.
Yay! Thank
Yeah.
you, Sarah, for the high subs. Yes.
Got-
Aaron is Glory says we look good too.
I got
Thank
tired
you.
of buying costumes, so I am every single costume I've been for kids on bikes.
God, you sound bitter too. Why is everyone so bitter?
Wow, that didn't sound bitter at all. What are you talking about?
Okay, including Oopsie. Oopsie's bitter.
The one thing I never expected myself to say is that it's very warm inside a pickle.
Oh yeah.
It's warm in this pickle.
Is it salty?
No, it's kind of fabricy.
Ew.
Ah,
Yuck.
It hasn't been long in
I can tell you it's warm in this stupid outfit that I have on.
We did get I think Kanshaka mentioned it. We got 10 gifted subs from Sarah BC1.
Thank you.
We had
Yes.
a resub from Luna Steel Song.
Thank you. Thank you.
We had a follow from Band of Badgers, which in my brain is like the Tom Hanks produced show for HBO, and it's a bunch of like military badgers march into war.
I'd watch that.
I'd watch it too.
I would. Yeah. I mean, badgers are very aggressive. So.
This
Pathfinder.
hat can't fit over the buns.
No, pass the meeple. I am not Earlock Holmes.
Earlock Holmes.
Scotty Lily guessed it earlier. Keep
That's
guessing.
10 points though for the name.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Jim might be back.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, you
Does
sound
my-
better.
Is my mic
Yes.
better now?
Yes.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Everybody happy? Can I
Yes.
make you all happy with my microphone?
I mean,
Yes.
are we ever
Okay,
really
good.
happy,
Well,
Jim Jam?
You made Scott the Newso happy because he gave you a bloody hero point.
Nice. I got a hero point. The true hero of the show, me.
Oh.
Yeah. About
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Good job vamping for me for a moment. You've earned your right to play Pathfinder.
Yay!
So here we are. Apparently, Moldavort has sent a letter threatening the very city in which that you have sworn to protect. What do you do?
I thought we didn't have to see him again, but I guess we're gonna have to fight him again.
Wait, who is this guy?
I don't know.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Is this somebody that you guys have encountered before?
I think this is number 3 for me.
Yeah, he creates.
One of the new guys do all time.
He talks about him all the time.
Are you
Wait.
talking about Harry Ploppa?
Oh, wait, is this related to that sad little dead boy?
Yeah, that's the new guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, this is probably, definitely just, I'm certain it's nothing then. There's clearly nothing serious that could ever result from that dead little boy's particular storyline. So certainly, this should be an easy in and out for you all.
As long as there's no potion mixing for Kanshaka, we should be okay.
Yeah, I got confused. Okay.
It's okay. I don't hold it against you, friend.
Well, we good. We all live. So now we just have to go find this guy, kill him finally, because no one's resurrecting him. And if we kill him, then Plopper can rest forever.
Do you think that if you killed this Moldavort person, that then Harry Plopper would also perish horribly?
Oh, I hope so.
It will be interesting to find out.
What we have to go blow thing up, destroy thing. What
I don't know about blowing anything up or destroying anything, but indeed, if you should go to this Fellfang Manor, and you should, make sure that everything is okay.
Yes, a haunted manor. Nothing's ever come out of a haunted manor before.
We knew that. Where's that? Pipa, do you know where we go?
You can make a society check if you'd like.
I don't have that.
I have that.
I don't know where we're going.
Is it a tree?
Society 16.
16. You're aware that Fellfang Manor is a very, very large, very old, currently abandoned manor, actually just outside of Cavaloshia proper. It was one of the original founding families of the country of Thaspir. The Fellfangs were actually the people residing there in ancient times, and they were actually in line to be the first royal family of Thaspir, but unfortunately they lost that particular bid for power. However, their ancient ancestral home was maintained as a museum for a long, long time, until about 10, 15 years ago, when it was the funding for the historical site was cut off, and it has since just been mothballed and abandoned.
Very abandoned building. But of course, that would be a great place for him to hide.
Hey, Khan, you sound very quiet.
Huh? Oh,
No, not Khan Shaka. Adam Khan, the human being.
Oh,
His microphone is so quiet.
He's being secret.
Yes, I'm being very secretive.
Oh, yes.
Use your stage voice.
You have to
Too
be
secretive.
a bit more descriptive when you say my name, because three people tend to answer. When
Yes, that was my mistake.
Abandoned manor, we should, it would be a perfect hiding spot for Moldivorts. Yes,
Well.
that's the name.
Has anyone ever fought ghosts? Because I have never seen one.
Well, I mean, dead guy talk about it all the time.
Okay, but how do we defeat them?
We're gonna need some magic.
I have that.
You know, speaking of magic, Sarah BC1 did
Oh,
just
no.
drop $131.
my god.
A mercy for the table,
Oh my
a save
gosh.
for me, and
Oh
a
gosh.
random wild magic.
Woo!
Oh.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Oh,
Just
God.
crazy.
We're gonna need that against the ghosties.
You're gonna need
Are
that.
we?
Why don't we go ahead and I'll roll a d6 to randomly determine which of you is going to be struck with this definitely not horrible wild magic.
I gotta say it like that, Jim.
I know he's so sour today.
1, Mr.
Are you
Chew.
serious?
Two.
Oh my
It's
god.
you. Mr. Chew,
Uh-oh.
can you roll me a d4?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then no wild magic. I guess that's it.
Yeah, I,
That how you dodge the wild
Sarah,
magic?
Sarah wants you to do
I
it.
got it
I'll
too.
make you roll
Two.
D4.
Okay. Don't wake them up. Every round during every combat for the rest of the game, you will have to make a stealth check. If you fail, you wake them up.
Wake who?
Don't
Wait.
Don't do it.
them up.
My stealth is so bad though. I'm a barbarian.
You shouldn't have got hit by wild magic.
Oh, okay.
There's a feat that I could have taken that it lets me use my stealth check as the group stealth check. But I didn't take it.
You didn't take
Oh,
it, did you?
no.
I didn't take it.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I have a 0 stealth.
You better roll real well then.
Don't
Don't wake them up.
wait.
Jim Jam,
Come
we
on.
both know I'm not gonna roll well. I never roll well.
Jake,
It's okay. This will be fun.
don't wake them up.
It's Halloween.
We also had 10 gifted subs come in from Senor Scott Denuzo.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Hey, there we go.
Amazing.
Getting them
Lord, you do
subs.
so.
I love
Like
it.
subs. What kind of subs?
That's fantastic.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
ready.
You guys are ready? What do you do? You have a folder, as usual, a dossier that has like a little picture, a drawing. Yeah, indeed, a picture of Fellfang Manor, which is indeed a great ancient stone building just outside of Cavaloshia. The picture is from when it was a museum, so it looks, bright and relatively cheery. But you know that it is, for the better part of a decade and a half, been abandoned, and nobody goes there, nobody lives there, nobody uses it for any purpose. You know where it is thanks to this information and just the fact that Rias is familiar with its time as a museum. So what do you do?
Well, time to go.
Let's go to there.
We go to there. We
I
go
very
to there.
quietly.
Quiet.
The sky darkens as you leave HEI headquarters, threatening a terrible autumn storm, as if you needed more reason to wish you were safely snuggled in at home. By the time you catch sight of the great hulk of Fellfang Manor, a light drizzle dampens your hair, and a cold wind cuts through your armor. Fellfang Manor is located outside Cavaloshia proper, just a few miles to the northwest. The manor is located near the shore of Lake Cavalas. It was indeed, as Rias has mentioned, once a museum and tourist attraction dedicated to one of the original founding families of Cavaloshia, and it was once even considered for the seat of royal government. After a time, people lost interest in this great palatial manor, and as funding dried up, the building was mothballed and forgotten. Its once regal grandeur has since felt the withering effect of entropy, and now you are looking up at a decaying relic of a lost age. The rusting iron gates to the grounds are held together by clinging ivy that is woven betwixt the bars and are likely the only thing holding them up. What do you do?
The note said we had to destroy this thing.
Yeah, there's some
Before
that
the
you
end
have
of
a
the
copy of the letter in there. It does indeed. It's several pages. The handwriting is very small and difficult to read, but you do see mention of something called a Necrosphere, which I don't know if any of you have ever heard of any such thing. Somebody with an arcana skill or occultism could try.
I have occultism.
The pages I have are just highs.
You
Why
got
did
all
I-
the ha's, yes.
Nope. I rolled an 8.
You hold the hot pages.
Are any of these things trees and or bears?
None of these things that you know are noticing are trees and or bears.
Well, then Khan knows nothing about it.
What was the two? It was occultism and
Arcana.
Yep. Nope. Don't. Does lore gladiator? Work for
No,
this?
no,
Nope.
Lord Gladiator will not
Feels
help
like
you.
it's never gonna come in to play.
Yeah, nope. There will never be a Lord Gladiator check for you.
13 Arcana, Jim.
13. Not ringing any bells. Though the mention of the treasure that was graciously handed to him, if this was indeed written by Moldavort, you recall that some people had mentioned that Moldavort got a hold of something to do with Fanray's family or something. Like he got a hold of something, some kind of treasure from her. I don't know if you were there for that particular.
I was there.
But Pipa, yes, you recall very clearly that you had the treasure from House Horvath that Moldavort got a hold of and stole from you last time you met him.
It's the chest, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Um,
The chest that you were looking for a key for.
well, I guess the chest was open. So, I had to help Van Ray and, yeah, we grabbed a big chest that needed a weird kind of key, and, I'm assuming that that's what's in there. And, we should probably be careful because, trying to get that chest was also very dangerous, so good luck.
Oh, okay. Oopsie, hide.
No, not yet! Not yet!
And he's gone.
Yeah.
30 stealth check. Jim.
You're very hidden.
Oh my
There's
god.
lots of tall, unkept shrubbery, and you just
Okay.
disappear into it.
Pipa, you know he's the master of stealth around here.
Khan and Barry are like confused. It was a
Well-
small oopsie.
Should we all try to hide forward? Because I don't know what's inside this chest. I'm telling you, it's very dangerous.
Wait, do we see the chest? We're just looking at bars right now.
No. What this thing is inside, I bet.
Oh, it's probably a chest or something that's going to kill us. If it has anything to do with Voldemort or Fanray's family, it's probably definitely going to try to kill us.
Yes, that's combination.
Varese would walk up to the bar, see if he can get the gate to open.
Sure. With just the lightest touch, it begins to swing open, creaking and groaning the whole way. Beyond the gate, there is what was once probably a great garden with topiaries and ponds and fountains, but now there is only a rotting, marshy bog of weeds and scummy pools. The pools give off a creeping mist that flows over and through the mass of dead and decaying vegetation that lies between you and the great house.
I wanna pop up right next to Pipa
Okay.
and just be like, remember last time we went in the courtyard and then the vines got us
Oh,
at the t-shirt house?
yeah. Can I do a nature check on these vines and the
Yeah,
moldy grass and everything?
Mm-hmm.
6 plus 7,
13.
15, 13? I don't know.
13. Yeah, none of it jumps out to you as particularly dangerous. Most of it is dead. It's just like an incredibly overgrown space. Certainly unpleasant, but it doesn't like there's no danger here that you can spot from the surrounding flora.
She picks one of the vines up and is like, no, oopsie. I think it's okay. They're dead.
Okay.
Shall we stop?
How far to the house? Like, what's the distance that we're talking here?
I mean, this was a very grand estate, so you're talking probably a full football field between you and the house. There was once, you can clearly see like there's an area where there was once like a full-on hedge maze that is now just completely overgrown Most of it is dead and rotted away, but some of the massive shrubbery still sort of stands in patches.
There's no lights or anything coming from the house?
No, there are no lights in the house.
We must all be on our guard. And as Rhea says that, his fingers glow and he digs his hand into his shoulder. And I'm gonna cast False Life on myself. Give me some temp hit points, Jim.
Nice. How long will false life last?
8 hours.
Nice. Alrighty.
Wow.
That'll do.
Okay. Oopsie, did you stealth forward?
I can.
Or did you stay next to me? Okay.
As far as I know, everybody's still at the gates.
Yeah, we're all still kind of together, right? Let's talk entrances to this manor, Jim.
Sure.
I
Sure,
assume
let's
there's
talk about the
one
manor
like
itself.
primary. Is there like a servants' quarters entrance or like a horseman's entrance?
You would guess there might be. I mean, all you see right now are, of course, there's this big, there's the big front doors. There are some windows on the bottom floor, but they're all boarded up, and it looks like there's nothing. They would be. You'd have to pry. The bars look to be, or sorry, the boards are from the inside, so you wouldn't necessarily be able to pry them out from the outside to climb in. Though you could smash out the windows and knock them in from the outside if you wanted to. Whether there's any other entrance, there aren't any apparent from where you're standing, though it does look like you could get around the house itself. Scaling the walls looks like it would be relatively difficult. It looks like defense was in its original construction, especially when it was sort of the first consideration for the royal castle of Thaspir, so to speak. It does look like it is a defensively built structure, so it would be difficult to scale. There is a big bell tower at the very, very top of the building that you can see. Make a perception check, in fact.
19.
19. As you're looking up there, it's very dark and windy, and the clouds rolling in. Occasionally, there's a flash of lightning that sort of illuminates things up there. And when you see the bell tower, you realize that there is just a very, very faint purple glow coming from occasionally you catch like this flicker somewhere up in the top of the bell tower.
I pointed out to everyone, like, oh, there's lights flash up top.
Oh. Can I detect magic up there?
It is far outside the range of your spell.
Okay.
Rog, help Casper detect magic. And Rog picks her up and throws her up there.
What? No.
No, you're not
Yeah,
actually
you're
Rog.
very far away from the house at this point.
No.
You just
You're not actually Rog.
Hey, someone put him to sleep so I can murder him.
Oh. Okay.
Chaka and Barry walks towards it, since everyone's just been looking at it.
Well, aren't we by the gate? Isn't the gate closed?
yes, so far
No, it's open.
No,
No, I
the
opened it.
gate
No, it's open.
swings open very easily.
Oh,
when
okay.
when Rias just like goes to like touch it, it just swings open. So you guys could easily go inside, but as my understanding is, no one has moved forward from the
Yep.
gate.
Yeah.
I'll move
Khan's
with
going
Khan.
to move forward.
All right, Khan's moving forward. Khan's doing it. Is anybody else going in with him, or are you guys just gonna watch and see what happens?
I'll move with him.
I'm gonna
Okay.
keep my eye on that tower.
You keep your eye on the tower.
I have the hit points. Let's do this.
Famous last words of many an adventure.
I had the
the
hit points last time.
I have the hit points.
I'm gonna
So, Kanshaka, you
Sorry.
begin sort of cutting your way across the vines and through the shrubbery, making your way closer and closer to this manor up ahead. As you're moving, you note that the ground is very, very soggy and marshy beneath your feet. Mud and muck sucking at your... Do you wear shoes or do you go barefoot?
Barefoot.
Barefoot.
So yeah, it's
So
just it's really
there's
gross.
there's like leather bear stuff, like a little cover over his foot, but
Right.
Flatfoot.
Oh, like
Your
a boot
bear
covering.
slippers. So
Yeah.
these bear slippers are just covered in mud and muck. As the rain picks up, the further you move in, lightning cutting across the sky, rumbling thunder reminds you of the growl of some ancient great beast stirring in slumber. You begin picking your way carefully across the muddy, uneven ground, but the swirling mist makes it very difficult to see where you're stepping, and suddenly you come down expecting to meet ground, but your foot splashes into water, very deep water, and I need you to make a reflex save.
Uh-oh.
You meant to say Will, right?
Both me and Conchaka?
Sure, yeah, if you're walking side by side with him. Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
That will be a 8 plus 60, 24.
24, you manage to, you step, and it's like when you miss a step in the dark, but you catch yourself and you don't fall forward, you sort of scoot back just a little bit. You realize that in the mist, there's like a pond that you were about to fall into. How does Trevor do?
22.
22, Trevor also catches himself. You basically now just have one wet foot covered in mud and cold water. Neither of you fell in. However, you do note that the mist is parting in a very distinctive motion towards the both of you. It looks like something is swimming very quickly through that water you nearly fell into. Something very large, slimy, black, and worm-like. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh.
Worm-like slimy.
That's
Meh.
not too bad.
Is a 21. Rias.
What was that, Riaz?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's a lie. A Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
I have a Michael Jordan too.
Ooh, what's your perception?
9.
Oh, mine's 7. You go.
Would you say yours was, Riaz?
Michael Jordan as well.
No, what was your perception bonus?
Plus 7.
Plus 7. So that puts Pipa first. Oopsie.
I have an Emmett Smith. It's a 22.
Ooh.
Y'all are killing me.
Hey, Craig started it.
He's
Yeah.
not even here. Con Shaka.
23.
You say 23 as well?
Yeah. Michael Jordan!
What is your perception?
Plus 12.
Okay, so it's definitely Con Shaka first. Trevor?
Wow, I thought I did pretty well with a 19, but
It was, in fact, the worst of the group. All of your friends are faster than you. Con Shaka, you're the first to react. You see something like darting towards you through the mist. Imagine like a shark's fin coming through the water, but this is darting through the mist that's parting around it very quickly. Something coming at you that you can't quite see. You just know that it's some worm-like, slimy, black thing. What do you do?
The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Wild Morph for myself.
All right.
Not full bear, half bear. You know.
Okay.
2 claws.
Baby bear.
Baby bear. And then he's going to yeet himself at the worm.
Okay, now you know that in front of you is water. You almost fell into this water. So yeeting yourself forward will put you in water, which you're more than welcome to do. I just want you to know that you know that's what you would be doing. You can swim. Bears swim all the time.
You swim all the time.
Turn to a dolphin.
I was a deer and that was dirty. You know what? Let's go ahead and add some difficult terrain. Khan's going to yeet himself at the eel thingy.
He's yeeting himself forward. Go ahead and make a flying leap. Go ahead. That'll be an athletics check.
Athletics.
Vault yourself forward.
I'm not terrible at athletics. 27.
27.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. In bear form. Your body just walks forward. You fall in old, foul-smelling, mucky water. But you do manage to land next to whatever this thing is in the water.
Flash.
Okay.
I keep forgetting what bear slash. Let me just roll it, and I'll do that later. Okay, 17 on the dice. I'm probably going to hit it. Bear slash. I did not add because I'm full stupid. Bear slash. So sorry. I think it's my +8, so 25.
25 is a hit.
Nice.
So rolling my claws, which are wild morph, not wild shape, because wild shape would be mini. I think it's just 1d6, 2d6, 1d6. I'm sorry, guys. No, what? 5 plus 5 with strength, 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. So you come in with this bear claw after leaping into the water. Your claws score into the flesh of something, some kind of rubbery mass in the misty water, and you just rake it along. You hear some thrashing as something large directly next to you is just thrashing, throwing water everywhere. And Pipa, it is your turn.
Do I see anything nearby that I can chuck into the water?
There's lots of things. There's rocks. There's rotting sticks. There's...
I'm going to grab a rock.
All right.
And I'm going to telekinetically throw it over onto the big rubbery thing.
All right. Reaching out with your mind, lifting this rock into the air and send it zinging forward now with Kanshaka in the way. Kanshaka next to this thing, so he has a little bit of a better view on it. But this thing is still mostly submerged in the water and the mist, giving it concealment. So I need you to make a DC 5 flat check.
Okay. DC 5? How do I do that?
5 on the die or higher.
Oh, I rolled a 10.
Okay, so now you can make an attack roll to target it directly.
Right. 15. Not too much. 15 total? 15?
15 is a miss. Your rock goes sailing, splashing into the water. You have one action left.
I start singing and I go, sorry!
Singing, giving everybody a little boost of courage. Rias, Kanshaka has thrown himself into the lake. Pipa tried to send a rock in after him, but she missed. What do you do?
Well, Rias, how far back were, because they moved forward, how far back were we from them?
I mean, I would guess you guys were within, you're probably 10 feet from the water, and then he's leapt 10 feet into the water, so 20 feet away from this creature.
Okay, well, it's Kanshaka, so I draw my ruin and I push it forward for some guidance on Kanshaka.
All right.
And Dan, I am going to pull out my crossbow.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my crossbow, and I have a heavy crossbow, so I'm going to need to take at least 2 actions to load that. So can I begin loading the crossbow, and then I'll have next turn.
So you start loading up that crossbow, and we move to Oopsie's turn.
Okay, so from where I'm at, I see weapons drawn. Pipa throws a rock. Kanshaka jumps into the water as a half bear kind of thing. All right, Oopsie is gonna draw his short sword, run as fast as he can, and like gladiator leap into the water with his blade up. He's unsure what's under there.
Okay.
He's just gonna bury it in the flesh thing that lands in front of him, whatever it is.
All right, so a run and jump is 2 actions, and then the attack will be your 3rd action. So go ahead and the run and jump first. Athletics your way forward.
Athletics is a 16.
16, you go sailing out over the water, coming down and chop.
Oopsie, stab! It's not as bad as I thought it was. It's unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20 will do it. But I'm sorry, I do need you to make a DC 5 flat check first. So just go ahead and roll that for me real quick.
16.
16, all right. So even though it's still partially submerged and hidden by this mist, you know right where it is. You come down, chopping with the glaive.
We are doing 8 damage.
Nice.
8 points of damage. Your glaive strikes deep into this weird, rubbery flesh creature. It's thrashing around even more now.
We also just got raided by Dead Aussie Gamer.
Thank you, Dead Aussie Gamer. Hello. Happy Hallows Eve.
Welcome. We're fighting a
Welcome.
water creature that's gonna eat Kanshaka.
That's
Wow.
rubbery.
Trevor,
Made of rubber.
it is your turn. And Trevor, you just get the sense that you need to be very quiet. You feel suddenly like something slumbers. Maybe several somethings.
Oh no.
And you desperately want to keep them asleep. So go ahead and roll a stealth check.
You're really making me do this?
Oh, yes.
Sarah
is making you do
it. You gotta honor Sarah.
19 on the die for a 19.
On the die, okay. You feel like they slumber still. And now you can act as normal.
Okay. Trevor rages by going real quiet.
Yeah.
Real quiet.
Uh-huh.
And he too is going to leap forward with his 9-foot long grape sword into this creature.
Yes. All right. Do the leap. I'll need an athletics check from you.
Okay.
She's just over there like, I want to get everyone in the water. Ah, that's my plan.
I mean, y'all just throwing yourselves in there. It's actually kind of nice.
24.
24. You leap successfully in your rage, and this great sword comes swooping down. I do need you to make me a DC 5 flat check first to pass its concealment.
11.
11 on the die will do it, so now make an attack roll.
Remember +1, I'm singing.
Oh yeah.
I thought you forgot it.
22.
22 hits.
Add my +1 for your damage.
You
+1.
never stop singing.
20 damage.
20 points of damage.
+1?
Yes.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
that is
a
the
lot.
+1.
Jesus.
You slice this thing in half. It's thrashing
Yes.
around, and suddenly both halves just sink down into the muck below. However, as you're just starting to think the danger has passed, you notice that 2 more forms in the mist come darting towards the
Oh.
3 of you
No.
now in the water.
Mhm.
And they move quite quickly in the water. They just swim right up next to you. And as they get next to you, they both rise up, and you see this lamprey mouth ringed with little hook teeth. And it just comes in and tries to attach to you, Trevor.
They look like giant leeches.
Indeed, it does look like a massive leech.
Yeah, attack Trevor.
Yep. I
Trevor,
thought of this.
against you, that is a 22 to hit.
Ooh.
That hits.
All right, this little sucker mouth just latches onto your shoulder, the teeth digging in, and you take 10 points of piercing damage. However, it doesn't let go.
Oh,
It stays attached to you, and you can see, like, the rest of you can see its head start to, like, pulsate as it just drains blood from you, Trevor. And as you feel your life force flow, you take an additional
no.
3 points of damage, and you are drained 1.
Oh.
That's the worst one.
The second of these creatures just swims its way right up to Kanshaka, who was first in the water, and it also rises up and tries to attach to his midsection. That is going to be a natural 20.
Oh, shoot.
I'm
He
glad I got
barely
hit
feels
first.
Oh no, it has to meet. Wait, hold on.
No.
Wait. I'm going to use a mercy.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
A mercy will do it. That's going to reduce this by your level. So
Ugh.
Thank you,
as it
Sarah.
just clamps down on you,
Ugh.
you take 17 points of piercing damage.
my
Reduced by
goodness.
4. Reduced by 4 for your mercy. And again, this creature latches onto you and begins drawing blood in great
Wait, is the
quantities.
17 with the reduced 4?
No, so it's
Oh,
17
thank God.
total. Reduce that to 13 because of your mercy.
Still
Then it
out,
begins to draw blood, but it only drains you for 2 hit points, 2 more damage, but you are drained 1 as well.
I only have 1 reaction per round, right?
That is correct. 1 reaction per round.
Then I'm good.
All right.
Seeing the damage it's doing, I'm gonna keep that reaction for myself.
Just so you all know, when you are drained, you lose hit points equal to your level times the drained value. Since you're both drained 1, you lose 4 maximum and current hit points.
What?
Yes. Until you are no longer drained, your maximum hit points are reduced.
Yeah, this is how he got me last time.
It is nasty. These leeches are hungry, and they have both attached themselves to one of your companions. We move now to the top of the next round. Kanshaka, you are grabbed, and you're in the water. What do you do?
When you say in the water, like, am I submerged in the water?
You guys are like your feet don't just touch the bottom naturally.
Okay. I cast Flaming Sphere.
Okay, I do need you to make a DC 10 flat check.
Woof. 10.
10 exactly. You are able to maintain concentration and you cast the spell successfully. However, the water, when you cast fire spells in water, they just
Oh.
fizzle out. A great cloud of steam rises
Oh my
around
gosh.
Wait. Even if I cast it on top of the thing?
you. It is flaming spheres are actually, it's almost like a ball of like pitch that's on fire, so it requires contact with a solid surface. They roll around.
You know what, Jim?
I don't.
That's fair. That's fair.
You do have 1 action left.
I do have. I'm going to try to pull it off of me.
All right, I need you to make an athletics check to try to just rip this thing off your body.
I'm not terrible at that. Athletics. You meant to say perception, right? Okay. 13 plus 8, 21.
All right, you are able, you just grab this thing's mouth and rip it free, and its hooked teeth are still in your flesh, and it rips some of the skin and fur away, but you do manage to, like, push it back away from you, and you now are no longer grabbed by this thing. However, you're bleeding profusely, and we move on to Pipa.
Can I make a knowledge check, please?
Sure, this would be nature.
Okay.
It's a leech!
Well, I know that, but Pipa doesn't know that. 18 plus 7.
All right, you do know it's a leech. You're well aware this is a giant leech. You know that they are going to drain the blood from your companions until they're dead. However, those are all things you kind of knew already because you were able to see it. So I'll give you a piece of information you don't know. They take extra damage from salt.
Salt. Throw pickles at it! Something salty!
I don't know.
That's why they didn't attack Oopsie.
Oh god. Okay. I guess I have 2 actions left. I'll try and throw something at it again. Throw something.
All right.
At Trevor.
Telekinetic projectile goes flinging forward. Do you need to make a DC 5 flat check? These things are in the misty water.
19 on the die.
All right, so go ahead and make your attack roll.
17 plus 10, 27.
27, that's a critical hit.
Yeah.
Which one were you attacking? The one that Lamar or that Kanshaka
that-
has grabbed, or the one that's attached to Trevor?
Attack to Trevor.
All right.
4, 8. So I got 8 total, and then I times that by 2.
You
Or I
roll the
dust
damage dice twice.
Okay, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13. And then what do you normally add? Is it +4?
Yes.
So that also so it's whatever you had on the dice +8 then for a critical hit.
Yes. So what I just said, sorry, 13? Did I say 13?
13?
Yep.
Right. This rock goes flying forward, smashing into the creature that has Trevor in its mouth, basically, and it sinks deep into this creature's rubbery flesh. The rock actually piercing through, and some of what must be Trevor's blood explodes out of the body. The creature is still alive, but it was a powerful hit.
My blood!
Sorry.
Yes.
I need that on the inside.
I'm sorry. Rias.
Yes, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. All right, so Kanchaka pulled off 1. There's still one stuck on Trevor. I'm gonna shoot one that I'm gonna help out my buddy Kanchaka. I'm gonna shoot.
All right, Kanchaka's got one that he just rips it away from his chest, and you fire.
Okay, I'm gonna use one action to finish reloading. One action to fire. 14 is probably gonna miss. Yeah.
14 total is a miss.
14 total.
Oh no.
You're not used to this crossbow. You don't use it very much.
No, he does. That's like your
I
first
really
time.
do not. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and draw my ward and push it over and cast guidance on Trevor. Then.
All right, you cast guidance once again, hoping you can help your companions. Now we go to Oopsie. And I have an interesting question for you, Oopsie, because you have to you're kicking water furiously.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got this glaive in 2 hands.
Yeah.
I'm curious how you're keeping yourself afloat with that in your hands.
Dylan is doing the legwork.
Oh, Dylan, the tiny lizard.
How deep is the water?
You don't know.
I mean, I'll tread as best as I can. Probably I'll start to drop. I'm sure, like slowly. I'm not too concerned about it yet.
Okay.
Because I do have reach with the glaive, so I have
Okay.
a little bit of range there.
So you're definitely gonna have to spend one action keeping yourself afloat, and it's gonna be a difficult athletics check, but you could try it.
All right, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Is Pipa still singing?
Not this round. I'm sorry.
Well, I rolled a 14 on the die, so a 21. Nope.
20.
Yeah, 21.
21. You barely keep your head above water. You're gonna have a -2 penalty to any attacks that you make this round.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that should be it.
Okay. First strike, I'm gonna go towards the one on Kanshaka.
All right.
Swing my glaive. 15 on the die, -2, 13 plus 8, 21.
That'll do it. You managed to hit.
For a total of. Why am I so bad at math during this game? 14 damage.
Always.
What's that?
14 damage.
14 points of damage. A solid hit
Nice.
from Oopsie.
And then my
Cut
second
deep.
swing, I'm going to try and whip around and get the one that's on Trevor.
All right.
Only adding +1 after all the modifiers are done here.
You also have my guidance.
Dragons and Thing Logo!
Yes!
Okay. Sure.
Don't be mad, Jim. I gotta do math. Hold on. What? Okay, that was my second attack. So that's 2d8 plus 4. So 16. Then add it again. $31 plus an extra 1d6 because it is.
It doesn't matter. It's dead.
Oh.
I don't care about your additional damage.
Oh.
It's dead.
Well, I don't
You
get to
just
do the damage the way
skewer
that
this
Trevor
thing
and
on the
Pop do.
tip of your glaive, and just fling it away into the water.
Oopsie raises his hands up in triumph and then drifts down under the water a little bit.
It is Trevor's turn. Trevor, they're still sleeping. Make a stealth check.
Oh god.
Did
That
you
was
put
so
guidance on
creepy.
me, Reese?
Yes.
What does guidance do?
It's a +1 to an attack saving throw or a skill check.
So our stealth is a skill check, right?
It sure is.
Now I got a +1.
Well, let's hope it's helpful.
Oh my god.
Nope. Is it?
I want to know who they are. Really.
Doom's face.
They wake up.
Did you wake the witch? Never wake the witch.
I'm sure an 8 doesn't do it.
An 8, you say?
Oh no.
An 8. All this thrashing about in the water has made so much noise. Now, when you look to your left, standing at the bank of this pond, you see several sickly, wide-eyed children. Pale skin laced with dark veins,
Ew.
blue lips open ever so slightly, all emitting a single droning sound in perfect unison. It takes you just a moment to notice that their feet are all hovering just an inch above the floor. They all, as one, raise an accusatory finger towards you, Trevor, and suddenly the sound they're making crescendos into a scream as rocks, sticks, leaves, roots all begin to lift off the ground, swirling around you in a 10-foot burst. And I need you and Kanshaka and Oopsie to make a reflex save. Yes, you're all next to Trevor.
So is the monster.
Oh
This
boy.
horrible assault.
Reflex, you say, sir?
Yes, indeed.
21.
21 is a success. You'll take half damage.
19?
19 is a success. You'll take half damage.
Okay. Do I have any bonuses? I do.
Oh, that doesn't sound
Did
good.
you cast guidance on me, Reese?
No, it was me.
No, I did have one on you, and I had one over on.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
18?
18 is a failure.
Oh no!
My God.
This con always gets destroyed. It's fine.
These
Don't
rocks
worry, you got the hit points for it, right?
and
I did.
detritus and all begin swirling around the three of you in a chaotic mass, pummeling you from all sides. Kanshaka, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and that's 6 to the rest of you who passed your reflex save.
Oh.
what?
And
That's
then
actually
the
not bad
screaming
for me.
children all vanish, going back to sleep until Trevor fails again.
Oh my God.
I like to imagine that Oopsie was underwater and just started getting hit with things and has no idea why.
But it is now the rest of your turn, Trevor.
Well, I was using that suction thing to swim, but since it's gone,
You do have a giant sword in your two hands.
and I am little.
You could, as Oopsie did, try to make a very difficult athletics check to try to stay afloat. You could drop the sword to just swim.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I would love that. Or you could try to swim to shore and get out of the water.
I'm gonna do the athletics check.
All right, just trying to stay afloat where you are. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
That's a 1 for a 12.
A 1, you say. You guys watch as as the chaos dies down around you all. You look over and see Trevor get smacked in the head with this errant rock, and then he disappears beneath the mist and water. You are submerged, my friend, and sinking under the weight of your equipment and this great sword in your hands. You are in total darkness. You are completely underwater.
I have dark vision.
You could use another action to try to kick to the surface, or you could let go of the sword.
I'm gonna try to kick to the surface.
All right. Make your second athletics check of the round.
Live or lose your will to live.
14.
You continue sinking.
Oh no.
You are
Oh,
now
no.
like you
Oh
are
my
now. You can
God.
feel your knees, your feet and your knees are like down in the muck now. You've reached the bottom of this pond. You have one more action left.
I'm gonna use the finally being able to have a grasp of footing. He's gonna use that to try to dolphin it up
All right,
out of the
he
water.
tries. Can he do it?
Oh God. Oh, 14 on the die for a 25.
25. You manage to kick up, and you get about halfway to the surface since you had sunk all the way to the bottom. We move on to my turn.
Oh my gosh.
The creature that was attached to Kanshaka decides that there's easier prey down beneath the water.
Oh no.
Rather than trying to attack Kanshaka again, it simply sinks down beneath the mist, darting quickly. With your dark vision, you see this creature just dart right for you, its gaping mouth almost enough to consume you whole as it tries to attach itself to you.
Oh God.
We'll consider you flat-footed at this point, so it's a -2 to your armor class.
Okay.
Trevor, Stone Rage. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Oh.
If I didn't have that -2, that would have
Yeah.
missed.
Should have let go of the sword.
No.
It clamps down around your shoulder. It actually
gosh.
circles around your body and clamps onto the back of your left shoulder, dealing 9 points of piercing damage and attaching itself to you. For its third and final action, it begins to drain your blood. You take an additional 6 points of damage, and you are now drained 2.
Oh.
It is Kanshaka's turn.
Oh my gosh.
This creature has disappeared beneath the black, mucky water. What do you do?
On's going to do something kind of stupid, really. But it could
You
be
jumped into the
great.
water, so we're already on a great track.
That tracks for this group.
First thing, Khan's going to say, Barry, get oopsie. And then he's going to use his other two his actions to cast Sea Surge.
Oh, interesting.
The idea is to push the water away,
Mm-hmm.
even temporarily, before it all comes crashing back in 6 seconds.
Sea Surge, you say?
You slap or stomp on a nearby solid, sending a surge of water rushing away from you. The water forms a flat, 5-foot thick, 10-foot high wall of water between 5 and 15 feet wide. You decide. 15 feet, please. It
I'll
moves
tell you what.
60 feet.
I tell you what, Lamar, the spell absolutely does not work this way, but it's cool. So, with an Arcana check, you can try to create essentially a shallow path in the water in a direction that you choose.
Because I'm a druid, can I get nature, please?
Sure, that is actually you're casting primal spells, so that makes sense.
Oh,
Is this an
thank
argument we could make?
Yeah.
I'm not doing arcane. That is an 18 on the die plus 12, making it a 30 again.
Oh.
Sheer force of will,
Oh my
you
gosh.
manage to part some of the water. You actually fall a little bit, but now there is this narrow strip of water that is created like this it's all parted away so that there's like a straight line between you where you're sort of now standing in this muck at the bottom of this pond and Trevor, who is wrestling with this leech also in the muck. You've done it. If you want to sustain that in future rounds, it will require more nature checks, but we're chill with it for now. Pipa.
My telekinetic maneuver only moves foes. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna try and telekinetically move the leech off of Trevor.
Sure. Go ahead and make that check.
Okay. No. I rolled a 4 on the die, and I don't know what else I would add to that. I'm sure it'd be my spell attack.
It's your spell. It's your spell attack. Basically.
So 14.
14. You try. You actually get sort of a mental grip on its rubbery, slimy body, but its hunger is too great. Its grip too strong, and you are unable to rip it free from his flesh.
Okay, then I'm just going to sing.
She sings again, hoping to save her friends. Rias, what do you do?
Please don't drown.
We can see.
Muted.
Muted.
Yeah, we can't hear you, bud.
We can see Trevor. In the
You
muck
can
now.
now because the water has like parted around him, thanks to you see Khan Shaka is like furiously focusing on this spell.
Okay, Reyes is going to reload his crossbow, and while he's doing that, he just kind of licks his lips, and he sticks out his tongue like he's like trying to adjust for like the wind. He's gonna point it. He's gonna shoot.
All right. Does the bolt strike true?
Add my +1. +1.
Yeah, that's a 16 on the die, Jim, +8.
And my 1.
It's gonna give me a 24.
That will do it. That absolutely hits.
Yeah. Let's roll some damage with a crossbow. Cool. 7 points of piercing damage.
And 1.
7
8
points.
points of piercing damage.
8 points of piercing damage. This leech, full of blood, engorged with the blood that is drained from its victims, bursts like an overripe bag. And Trevor's blood, Khan Shaka's blood just goes flying everywhere as this thrashing creature releases its hold on Trevor, flops onto the ground. And that is the end of the leeches.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
Oh
You,
my
Trevor, you're
God.
still down in this muck. There's like a little path. You could actually walk now, but you can see Khan Shaka is like straining to maintain his control over the water around you.
I am sprinting out of there and then immediately collapsing on the ground
All right.
after I hit the shoreline.
All right, you go sprinting towards the edge. You can see there's like a steep slope that you would have to get up. You could try to climb it, but it's slimy and mucky. You need you to make an acrobat or athletics check to try to climb that muck. Of course, with the great sword in both of your hands would be impossible to do.
Ah, you would think. But with a 16 on the die for a 27.
All right. So you throw the greatsword up onto the bank and then dig your hands into the muck. I gotta justify it somehow, man.
Yeah.
I gotta somehow justify you carrying around this 12-foot weapon and climbing slimy banks of ponds. But you do manage to just like dig your hands deep enough into the muck to gain purchase, haul yourself up onto the shore. That just leaves Oopsie, who has been scooped up out of the water by Barry, and Khan Shaka. What do you do?
Okay. So to get out, it's a slope, right?
There's a slope, yes.
Khan wants to kind of let it go and then ball up in a way that he creates as much surface area as possible, so he's just kind of pushed.
Sure, we've already stretched the limits of this spell just far beyond.
I'm turning off the spell.
Let's also turn it into a cannon for Khan Shaka. Whoosh. You let the spell collapse, and the water rushes in and just launches you back up onto the shore somehow, pushing you safely onto the banks. And there you all are. Though some of you certainly feeling worse for wear.
Okay.
I'm dying!
Oh,
Khan
down.
Khan walks over to Trevor. Looks. Oopsie, did you get hit?
Yes.
No, whoopsie,
No?
whoopsie, fine. Well, some hit Oopsie, but no bitey fish. We're good.
Are you damaged, Oopsie?
We scrape knee, maybe.
It doesn't matter. I'll go ahead and use 3 actions to cast heal. So all of us are going to get 1d8 plus 8.
Okay. When you are healed, you can also completely remove the drink condition.
Oh, nice.
Jeez.
Everyone gets 10.
Oh,
Jim,
10 temporary hit points. Great.
Yeah.
No,
10.
no, no, no.
That all?
Oh,
You tried, D. Good job.
I know.
Is everyone okay now? 'Cause that
No.
was really
No.
Yeah, Oopsie good.
No.
You
No.
are you still bad?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I could be a better bear.
Let's just say I almost died.
No, I know that, but like, okay, do you still look like completely bloody?
You can make a medicine check.
Thank
yeah.
you. 13.
I mean, yeah, you can tell he's pretty bad off. The color has returned to his cheeks, but he's still covered in these piercing wounds from this thing's needle teeth where it bit him.
Okay.
He needs your assistance.
I'll sit down and
have
do a
it to give
medicine
him.
check. I'll sit down and do a medicine check. And
Huh?
I'll sit down and
Okay, you're gonna spend the 10 minutes. Oh, sorry. So you pull out the
Yes.
healer's kit
mhm.
and start bandaging him up. Go ahead and make a second medicine check.
Oh no. That was a 2 on the die.
Oh, Trevor's dead. What's your total?
Sorry, medicine 9, 11.
11. Yeah. You're trying, but he's like covered in muck, and like you're trying to clean off the wounds. You spend the whole 10 minutes just like you just can't. You can't help him.
Can I do soothe then?
Yes, you can.
So then I'll reach out and squeeze my aloe onto all his weird wounds
Mm-hmm.
and just smear it in there and cast soothe.
All right.
Oh, my wound's weird when you're over here giving me plant juice.
Jim, I want to cast
8.
Sorry. Can I do a medicine check on myself as well?
Yes, you can. If you have a healer's kit, you can always tend to your own wounds.
Why did I sell my healer's kit?
Because you wanted that rune so bad.
I did. Now I do so much damage.
Trevor,
I
you needed more heal?
I
I could have done it at a heightened, so I don't.
I feel decent.
Okay, I'll just make that a heightened. So hold on. Add 13 more.
Oh, okay.
Good God. Jim,
Yes.
I do not have a healer's kit. but
Yeah, I
do
feel pretty
have
good now.
natural medicine.
Thank you.
Natural medicine allows you to use nature as a skill in substitute, but you still need the tools required.
Pipa?
okay, but if we do this, we're going to. Okay.
We're
I
not
just
even
need to-
inside.
I just
I
need to
know.
borrow. I just need to borrow your healer's kit. That's all I need to do. I don't need you to cast anything. I just need to borrow your kit for.
Can you
Wait, we
technically
can
borrow
borrow each other's kits?
That makes sense to me.
Well, let me ask you something, Jim. Because my soothe is a signature spell and it's a level
Yeah.
1 spell, could
Mhm.
I technically cast it at a level 2 spell?
What is that?
As like a heightened.
Let me check out Soothe. I'm sure you can, but I gotta figure out how.
I'm sorry. If it's too much, we can just keep going. I don't want to stop.
Let's see. Heightened +1, increase the healing by 1d10 +4. So yes, if you use up a second level spell slot, +1. So for every level above first that you a spell slot that you use, you add 1d10 +4 to the healing.
Okay, so then technically, okay, so then I would, okay. All right. Let me cast Soothe on Conchucker.
Okay.
You don't need to waste your spell slot. Just need to borrow your medicine check.
I don't know if you can do that. So 8 plus 9.
17.
Is that
Which
enough?
is exactly what I needed, by the way.
No. Oh, sorry. I'm getting all flustered. No, that's not your heal. Hold on. Give me a second.
What?
No, I rolled the wrong thing because I feel bad that I'm wasting time here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's that
That's
height.
exactly what you said.
No,
I rolled a d20 by accident. Let's move on.
Is that purple still come from the tower, Jim?
Yes. As you guys have been here for a while they're tending to the wounds, you have noticed that occasional purple flashing is continuing. The storm is becoming quite intense at this point, and the lightning is striking incredibly worryingly close at times to the grounds themselves. The thunder is just crashing across this open space that you're standing in.
We gotta get inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sky gonna kill us. Oh.
While we walk, did you guys see those scary kids pop out of nowhere?
Yes, we did.
What the hell was that?
Children do that.
It looked like that group of school kids that I beat up the other week, but
Probably them then.
I didn't
You beat up a bunch of school kids? Oh no. Yeah, they're coming back to haunt you.
I don't think you should be part of HEI if you're being
No,
kids.
I was walking past the school.
This
They tried to.
conversation is for another day with the HEI headquarters. Let's move on.
It was in self-defense. I was walking past the school. They thought I was a school kid. They tried to beat me up, so I beat them up with a 9-foot-long greatsword.
So you murdered them. It's definitely them.
That's-
Not to haunt you.
Hey,
New guy getting kicked out.
you ever say the word beat children with a 9-foot-long greatsword ever again? It just don't land right.
I didn't use the edge. I used the blunt side.
I get to that door, Jim, and I look over my shoulder.
Yes, we go
and
do other
bash
things.
the door
yes.
open. Yes.
Excellent.
Make it to the door as well.
You have to climb up a small set of broken stone steps that lead you up to this rotting iron-banded door that you note already stands ever so slightly ajar, though even the howling wind around you isn't quite heavy enough to push it. You actually have to put your back into it to get it open enough that you could go through. You note that there is something in the doorway that sort of stops it from closing fully. At a glance, reveals a rotting severed arm. The fingers of the arm curl ever so slowly, clawing at the floor as if trying to get away and escape the house, but the door is actually like holding this severed arm in place. What do you do?
A little over concerned by the lightning at hand we can think about on the inside, so he's gonna oopsie barrels, lowers his shoulders, kind of wedges himself to open this door wide enough.
You push on the door as hard as you can, and it creaks open. Suddenly the fingers find purchase against the stones and scramble forward like a startled spider. The severed arm darts between your feet and disappears beneath the mist in the yard in a sudden flurry of motion. It doesn't otherwise do anything.
Goodbye! There's a hand out there, guys.
There is a severed hand out there now.
Did it wave?
As you look beyond the doorway, you see a grand foyer lined with doors leading to other wings of the house. There is also a massive staircase leading up to a second floor. The stench of mold and decay is heavy in the house. What do you do?
I'm gonna stealth now that we're in the place.
Mm-hmm.
And be all sneaky like.
All right.
36.
You begin
Oh my
creeping
God.
forward. Where is everybody else in all of this?
Trevor went to go ask Oopsie. He's like, "Hey, Oopsie, you saw?"
Sneaky.
gone.
We lost Oopsie, you guys.
Oopsie's around somewhere.
Oopsie's always around.
Proceed,
Uh,
Jim.
I think he said it was upstairs.
Is that what the note said?
Well, I mean, there was a purple thing shining from upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, in a bow tower.
Who said that?
It was like right behind Trevor.
Can we look around this area first before we move forward?
Sure. Yes, you absolutely can.
Barry and John are actually going to like sniff out for any signs of life.
Okay. Anybody who's searching about, make a perception check.
19.
19.
19 minus 10.
30.
Ooh, 30.
12.
Well,
I'm just looking for the other part of that arm.
just looking for the part that you don't find any other body parts anywhere in this foyer. But as everybody else is sort of spreading out, looking around, you note that there are a couple doors that are like they're very easy to just sort of push open. You find like an old. Most of the rooms are like empty. There's nothing here. Maybe some old rotting furniture, but for the most part, there's just not a lot here. You find like a storage closet with some broken brooms in it. But Kanshaka, you get to this door that's closed, and you can actually hear the sound of music very faintly from the other side. It sounds like an old harpsichord, and it's very, very faint through the door. What do you do? Can't hear you.
Pipa.
Yes.
There's someone who sounds worse than you on the other side of the door.
Wow.
Dang.
I am never healing you ever again. And then I start stepping
Everyone
up the
sounds
stairs.
worse than you.
God getting kicked out.
But everyone sounds worse than Pipa.
Yikes.
That was a compliment.
What did I do?
I think we should stealth up the stairs.
You're going up the stairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth.
Okay. So you turn away from the door, leaving it for another time, and begin making your way slowly up the stairs. What's your stealth?
17 plus 7.
All right. You managed to get to the top of the stairs. Again, you see several open rooms. Even just the ones that you can see that are open, it looks like there's, again, mostly empty. Again, this place was sort of abandoned. All of the valuables had been taken out when the museum was decommissioned. You do note that there is a very heavy closed door on the left, to the left of the staircase as you get to the top. It is the only closed door up here.
I'd wait there and see what happens. See with
Okay.
everyone else.
What's everybody else doing then?
Right behind Pipa.
All right, you're behind Pipa.
Stealthily, I
Yes.
want to look inside a piano door. I don't want to go
Okay.
in there. I just want to look in it.
Those two sort of move away from the room, and you get right up next to the door, and you put your ear to it, and you can hear through the door. There's this faint music, and you creak the door open, and you are looking into a room that looks like it's a very pleasant space. That is a grand sort of like den filled with soft light from several lit oil lamps, and a warm fire burns in the hearth, banishing the chill from the storm. Across the room is a pair of sliding doors coming together sort of across the room. You can see that there's the crack, the seam in those sliding doors, and you see that there's another lighted room beyond. The melody that is wafting through the air is most likely coming from the harpsichord that is standing near the window, though you don't see anybody playing it. What do you do?
You want to go in there, Oopsie?
I kind of do.
Same. So do I.
It's warm in there, and I'm wet.
I mean, no one's home.
But just be quiet. Shh, be quiet. Quiet about it. Rias, come on, be quiet. Shh. We're sneaky.
Okay.
We sneak in there.
Okay. So Pipa and Kanshaka are at the top of the stairs waiting for the three of you. But you've decided to head into this room that actually, by all accounts, looks very pleasant and homey and feels warm. And almost immediately upon walking into this room, the chill vanishes. So you can feel like already the fire is starting to dry your clothes. It feels almost magical in here. And you're beginning to think that you guys made the correct decision. However, suddenly the harpsichord music strikes a discordant tone. The lights dim and the flames from the lamps and the hearth turn a sudden ghastly blue. Thunder crashes through the room from outside, only it sounds more like a sinister laughter from another world. Before you can react, the floor beneath your feet begins to rumble, the boards creaking, groaning, and snapping as great chasms, as parts of the floor begin to lift up and pale hands reach out from the abyss to grasp at your ankles and pull you down into the darkness beneath this wretched house. And we will take a short break. Back after these messages.
Where is he? Oh my god, I don't hear him anymore.
Hi, my name is Matthew Lillard. You've probably seen me in many a horrible movie back in the 90s. Can we start again? It's me, Matt! Hi, I'm major motion picture star Matthew Lillard. Hi. All right, Sam. I'm Matthew Lillard. What's the line? You just do whatever the fuck. I almost had it. I got booger on my shirt. What's the first line? I was in terrible movies during the 90s. You grew up on them and you watched them, sucker. My name is Matthew Lillard. You may know me as Beetle from Beetle and Grimm's. Last couple of years, our company is focused primarily on the DM, creating battle maps, in-world handouts, jewelry items, and of course, stuffed animals. Now it's time to focus on you, the players. Because when we gather around a table, we're not there to hear a story, we're there to tell a story. All of us. And sometimes that story goes on for years and is remembered only on coffee-stained scraps of paper or 3 random journals. But worst of all, it's in your head. And why is that bad? Because I'm not that smart. Bill's way smarter than me. When he says it's Grimm that killed the frost giant that was on its way to destroy the town, I can't really argue with him because I don't have it on a journal. And if I had it in a journal, sitting on a bookshelf, you could just say, hey, check out my journal. We all know the problem with a journal. In a real game, when are you going to use that thing? On a real night of gaming, you bounce from a core rule book to the advanced player's guide, and of course your character sheet. And the entire game goes like boom, to boom, to boom, to boom, to boom, 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 boom. You never go back to this thing. And again, the story is only in your brain, and Bill's telling you that he is the real champion. But what if? Stay with me here. What if, Charlie? Charlie, thanks. What if we created a single book specifically tailored for your character class. And what if it had an enormous character sheet to record every detail of your character? Every stat, every strength, weakness, magic item, enemy, ally, even your familiar. And then took all the official Pathfinder rules, the spells, feats, and skills that you need for your class and your class only, and combined that with an expansive journal to capture your story. And obviously, it's only useful if it's on heavy paper to handle the years of wear and tear, and bound on a lay-flat binding so you can use every inch of it. And of course, us being us, we add amazing artwork from across the Pathfinder universe, as well as our own custom pieces, commissioned specifically for this book. And that's why I'm here today, to introduce you to Beetle and Grimm's complete character chronicle. Character sheet, rulebook, journal, all in one. The tools to tell your story and the pages to preserve it. If my story had been included in one of these, I'm pretty sure that Beetle, the greatest dungeon delver ever, would have been the true hero of the group. Not Bodum, not Tanner, and definitely not Grimm. Because it all would have been written down, the incontestable truth. Or at least, a well-documented lie. Which is just as good. I'm Matthew Lillard, and we are Beetle and Grimm.
Folks, welcome back. Thanks for bearing with us while we took our quick break, but we're back and we're ready to jump into more.
Wait,
wild.
Something's weird.
What?
This isn't the
Our
right.
backgrounds are the same.
Who are these people?
Yeah, those are. Yeah, that's not right. And these people out here, they don't look like. Hey, Gruff, what does the Twitch title say beneath you?
What? It says DAT network. Why are we on a DAT network?
Oh dear.
We messed up.
Okay.
Okay, let's just
So that jaunt took us.
Yep. You have it.
Okay.
Good. Have a good night.
Wrong place. Sorry.
What happened? What happened, Jim?
They have got to stop. We have got to end. We have got to stop this nonsense. That is too much. I don't know.
Can we do it to them right now? Let's go do it to
Yeah,
them.
let's go do their stream.
We're going to have to
Mess them
hire
up.
some white hats to destroy.
Oh wow.
show from the inside out. I think that's the only way.
Well, then
I
you
can
need
do
black
it.
hats. You need a black hat, a white hat.
really
True.
We need to
mean-
hire white hats to protect us.
Enough money and we'll make a white hat black.
That's true. We need to turn. That's what we need to do. We need to turn a white hat into a black hat through the power of greed and commerce, and that is how we will. Maybe I shouldn't be in charge. Maybe I shouldn't be in charge.
I like your burn
burn
them to the ground method.
Maybe I just shouldn't be in charge of this. I'm gonna let other people handle it. I'll back off. But if anybody wants to go to war, we can. Just let me
No,
know.
I don't want to go to war.
Wait, what we need to do is get some of Dat fam to go over there and like insert themselves into a saving throw show and then like feedback recon.
Yeah.
That's what
These are plans that I can get behind.
That's what we need.
Yes, those are
Spy
These are things that I
and
can get
underhandedness. That's what we're about. Wait,
How rude.
I don't know. Maybe
I
that's
was
why.
ready to go and they interrupted everything.
Well, now the game's over, I guess. We ruined the whole thing.
Saving throw, dang you!
They've destroyed us from the inside out now.
Well, I don't want to die to a harpsichord, Jim.
Well, you should have stopped them from hacking our show then. You should have been the white hat that I needed.
Megan's in chat.
Megan.
It's your fault, Megan.
Yeah, why are we overlooking the clear link?
Megan.
Well, allowing it to at least one. Yeah, let's talk to everybody in chat and do comments.
We are Megan.
Megan. Megan's comments.
I like Imp in my head says saving throw show is bringing back evil Jim Jam.
That's right.
Oh yeah, we can
still
finally
exists.
turn your evil to good.
Fractured Avatar 13 did say you guys started it.
I did nothing.
Did we? Are we?
Prove it.
I don't know.
I didn't. Diana didn't.
These
I didn't
things
do
get
anything.
muddled. Conflicts become, who really started it.
Mm.
I think what really counts is who ends it. That's who gets to decide.
Let's take the high road.
Who writes the history?
Oh goodness.
A lot of people liking the stuff from Beetle and Grimm's as well.
Yeah, it looks really
cool
neat.
Kickstarter stuff.
Their Kickstarter funded like 12 minutes after it started. So if you back it, you're definitely gonna get your stuff because
Nice.
it's ready to go. They're gonna be unlocking some stretch goals, I'm sure.
And speaking of the video, the real Potage 98, is that the castle? I can tell from bathroom. Yes, it is the castle. We
What?
miss the castle.
How have you seen our bathroom that much?
Right behind the scenes?
Yeah, it's like around the corner from the set.
I like that's the only recognizable thing from our set. That's the only thing anybody will ever know as far as that bathroom. Remember that bathroom they had?
We need to get a plaque made. The very famous recognizable bathroom.
The bathroom from the
The
internet.
royal throne. And then Delirious 2019 says, did anyone figure out Lamar's costume?
Yeah. I know what it is.
We know what it is.
Well, yeah, we know.
But do they know?
I don't
forgot
know.
who said it, but it's the best answer. Lamar's costume is Lamar's costume.
Very good. Very wise. Very understated.
we had a Sarah gifted a sub to Chili Bro 27.
Nice.
Hey.
Fractured Avatar resubbed.
Yay.
And I believe
you.
Sarah BC1 also became the Bit Boss Battle Box champion and gave Trevor a hero point.
I'm gonna need it.
I wouldn't call him a hero, but
Whoa. You think
Well-
just because I beat up kids
Hey!
and I killed a beloved villain
Okay,
that I'm not a hero?
Everyone who's watching this is fantasy. This is
Also, I guess all NPCs are villains now, Jim. I don't know.
you guys always hate NPCs, though. You guys have long hated all NPCs.
In our defense, most of them have tried to kill us.
They
Yeah, including the one that I killed.
they're inconvenient.
But no That's
All right,
fine. I'll
guys,
stay
all
like this the whole time. Goodbye.
Let's play some
Now-
Pathfinder.
now
Let's
we're
get
down.
back into
I'm
this
ready,
game.
I'm
I was
ready.
about to grab all y'all's and drag you into the abyss, and that's what I want to do. So why don't we start?
He's already in the
rolling
abyss,
initiative.
Jim. He's gone.
Yeah, he got grabbed.
Rolling
God.
initiative.
Roll initiative, everybody.
Oh man.
Including us at the top of the steps?
Including you guys at the top of the steps, as I'm sure you'll hear the screams.
Oh my god. 18 from Pipa.
18 for Pipa.
Now, my question, Jim, is do I get the stealth initiative or the perception initiative?
Why don't you go ahead and roll stealth initiative? That's fine.
Right. That's what I was hoping to hear. 28.
Whoa. Whoa, Lucy.
Go stealthily.
Kanshaka.
9 plus 12, 21.
21? Dang. Rias?
Switch those two numbers around, and I got a 12.
Well, for Rias. Rias is always biding his time.
Yes, always.
Going when it's appropriate for him to go. And Trevor, what's your initiative?
21.
Nice.
21.
But Kanshaka goes before me. I only have an 8 perception.
I'm actually going to put you before Kanshaka because he's not currently technically aware that there's danger because he's at the top of the stairs. But oopsie, you're aware there's danger. These hands are reaching up out of the floor to grab you. What do you do?
Can I leap upon the harpsichord?
You can try to get across the room onto the harpsichord. You should know that all of the room is difficult terrain because the bucking, cracking, breaking floor beneath your feet. In order to move across the room, I do need you to make an acrobatics check.
Okay. Also, you said bucking with a B.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, that I heard.
Acrobatics check plus 10.
I was like, for once, it's not me getting yelled at.
19, 19, acrobatics.
19. You do manage to keep your feet. You can move. So sorry, I'll give you, mechanically speaking, you can move at half speed across the floor now, and the room itself is about 30 feet long. So you get about halfway across the room with your first action. Make another acrobatics check.
Here we go. Not as good. That's only a 16, 16.
16, barely. You do manage to make it. You can take a 5 foot. You can basically step 5 feet with a 16. And you have one more action. So you're currently 20 feet into the room. The harpsichord is still 10 feet away from you.
It's a big room.
It is a big room.
And I can't jump 10 feet, can I?
No, you can't just leap 10 feet. Because not if you want to get on top of the harpsichord.
I do. I really
Then you would definitely need to move over there.
All right,
and get up there.
I'm going.
All right.
Ooh, that's a 29.
29. You do, in fact, like just sort of take a couple of hops and then pull yourself up onto the harpsichord across the room. It is now Trevor's turn.
How close am I to leaving this room?
Well, you could just turn around and walk away. Your friend is already across the entire room.
Oh, why didn't we just leave? Oopsie. And you said there was a double sliding door?
Yep.
Want to try to get through that door.
All right. So for your first action, go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
21.
21. You move you move 15 feet into the room. You're about halfway to the door. Go ahead and make another acrobatics check if you want to keep moving.
Jim, I don't want to be that guy, but is this technically combat?
In its own way, yes. It is an encounter. We are in encounter mode.
Are there little tiny children they're going to show?
Oh my gosh, I forgot. Trevor, how sneaky are you being right now? They are sleeping. You get about halfway across the room and then you remember they're sleeping. Shh. Make a stealth check.
Pick a whoopsie, gosh darn it.
17 on the die for a 17.
17.
Oh my gosh.
They sleep this round.
Oh, nice.
Oh God.
What is your next acrobatics check look like?
It was a 24.
24. Okay, you now are across the room and standing in front of these sliding doors.
The sliding doors on the opposite side. Does it look spooky, creepy?
I mean, you want to use your third action to make a perception check?
Nope, I'm just gonna walk into it.
All right. Well, you have to open the doors. You fling open the doors, and that's your third action. However, you can now see into the next room. And in the next room is a nearly empty trophy room with plaques hanging on the wall, though there are no heads mounted on them. Rusty weapons hang on some of the wall hooks, but a vast majority are bare. The only thing of note is the taxidermized creature in the center of the room. Standing on a polished oak pedestal, this figure is horrific in stature, an amalgamation of creatures sewn together in grotesque fashion. A stag's head rests upon an upright bear's body, a lupine tail curled around one of its goat legs. From one of its great hooked claws dangles a silver chain, and on that chain, a heavy iron key. The stench in this room is powerful, overwhelming your senses, and I do need you to make a fortitude save.
The dirty 20.
All right, you managed to choke down the bile rising in your stomach from the smell in this room. However, that is the end of your turn. The door is open, the way out is clear, and it is Kanshaka's turn. Kanshaka, you're at the top of the stairs, and suddenly you hear this creaking and snapping of wood down below. You hear Trevor cry out, "Why couldn't we have just turned around and left?" You know something is going on. They haven't followed you up the stairs. What do you do?
Alan lets out a big huff and then goes down to see what happened.
Okay, you get to the bottom of the stairs with one action. Now you can see that door through which you heard the music is wide open. The floor in that room is bucking, and hands are reaching up out of these huge gaps in the wood, currently reaching up towards Oopsie, though he is standing atop a harpsichord. At the far end of the room, you see that Trevor is before another set of doors, looking at some distant, horrible-looking, looks like a statue or something. Between you and them are all these grasping hands. What do you do?
I cast electric arc at them?
Okay, you cast this spell. This jolt of electricity goes arcing through the room, slamming into one of the pair of these hands. The hands like shrivel and disappear down into the abyss below them. But there are so many more hands that destroying these two is like crushing ants pouring out of an anthill.
All right, I'll play Ninja Warrior.
Was Electric Arc a 2-action spell?
It's 2 action, so I'm not doing
All right, so you cast your spell, and then your turn ends. Pipa, Kanshaka has turned around and rushed down to the bottom of the stairs. You hear the crackle of electricity as he casts some spell down below you. What do?
I go down the stairs.
All right, one action gets you to the bottom of the stairs. You're standing into Kanshaka. You see all of this happening before you.
So I see Trevor and Oopsie on the other side.
Yep.
Where's Rias?
Rias is not gone. He's still standing at the threshold of the room, like looking back at you guys, I guess. Like, whoa.
I'm going, I guess, is there a way to like jump over these
this
hands?
is a 30-foot long room. I mean, even trying to play Floor is Lava, it would be almost impossible.
Then I'm gonna wait. I'll start singing, and then I'm gonna wait.
You start singing and waiting to see what happens next. And what happens next is the hands reach. They reach for Trevor. They try to reach for Oopsie, but he has climbed atop the harpsichord, and they can't quite get to him. Trevor, though, they can reach. Trevor, they can grab onto.
I don't like it.
Making an attack against you, Trevor. The hands come up. Armor class 23.
Yes. That hits.
You feel dozens of hands grab onto your ankles, and begin to drag you towards this huge hole in the floor. Their first action, they grab you. Their second action, they just rip your feet out from under you. You fall to the ground, your head cracking against the floorboards. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and they drag you now prone towards you're like your feet are now like dangling into some abyss beneath the floor. They haven't quite got you all the way there. And that is the end of their turn. Rias.
Oh no. Okay, I see Trevor go down. You said that his feet are in this hole?
Yeah, like basically like he's like half in this hole now on the floor.
Crap. Okay. Jeez. Okay. I want to, within a 20-foot burst, I want to put this kind of in between like me, Oopsie, and Trevor. I want to cast Sudden Blight. It essentially, like these hands can take a fortitude save, but it's going to be a bunch of negative energy coming towards them.
Negative energy, you say?
Yes.
All right.
That heals them.
He doesn't know that.
No,
Jim.
I don't know that either, but I would.
We gonna find out.
I mean, I called it.
You make them so strong.
Jim, Sarah BC1 just donated $106.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
Edge for the table, sink for Jim, and another random.
Oh god. Oh god.
Another
Sarah.
wild magic, you said.
I feel like that was important to get out there.
All right. Sirius, you cast this spell. A wave of burst of negative energy goes throughout the room, and these hands are completely unaffected.
Boy. Yeah, Reese is gonna step out of the room. Or no. Reese is draw the rune. He's gonna cast guidance back over on Trevor.
He's gonna try to reach out and cast guidance on Trevor.
Oh, no.
Trevor just might need it.
I can't because I already cast guidance on him before. It can only be an hour.
Oh no.
It's been like an hour. It took a while for me to get healed.
That sounds like Trevor can't get guidance. That's terrible.
Jim.
But you have a +1 from Pipa. I'm singing.
I don't think he can hear you. He's so far away, so he can't get that bonus. That's a real tragedy. Oh no.
I'll
Never
cast the
mind.
guidance over on Oopsie.
All right, you cast guidance on Oopsie. It is the end of the round, and let's go ahead and see who this wild magic's gonna hit. I'm gonna roll that D6 again. That is a 4.
Oh, thank God.
Lamar.
Kanshaka!
Kanshaka, buddy.
Oh, Lamar
Kanshaka.
Player's not good with rules. Let's do this.
Kanshaka, roll a D4 for me.
Oh.
No?
Oh boy.
3.
3, you say? All right. This one is called Telepathy Challenge. When you roll a D20, I will draw the top card from a deck of cards. You must guess the color, red or black. If you're right, you get a +2 bonus on your check. If you're wrong, you take a -2 penalty to your check. If you want to up the ante, you could try to guess the suit instead. If you get the suit right, you get a +4 bonus to your check, or a -4 penalty if you're wrong.
Wow.
If he
You're gambling.
Card, he's the crit, and he wins the game.
Good luck.
I hate everything, Jim.
I'm sorry that you hate it.
But Sarah loves it, so thank you, Sarah.
Yes,
Thank you,
Yeah,
Sarah.
thank you, Sarah.
Yeah, thanks, Sarah.
That's not her fault. Jim rolled the die.
Jim also gets a hero point from Silent H as he became the bit boss.
Fantastic.
Nice.
And Sarah gave a hero point to me when she
Aw,
became
thank you guys.
50 chance.
Oh,
All right, Kanshaka, it is your turn. Or no, sorry, it's Oopsie's turn. My bad. It's not Kanshaka's turn. It's Oopsie's turn. I'm silly.
Okay.
Oopsie. You're on top of the harpsichord. There's this open door. You realize that you could just get out of this room, but Trevor is being slowly, actually quickly, dragged into the abyss. What do you do?
He is outside of my arm's reach, or
Oh yes. Oh yes.
This is problematic. How many hands would you say have a hold of him?
Like dozens. Like there's so many holes in the, like, imagine like the whole floor. Like there's dozens of holes out of each one. Impossible to count how many hands. Like they're all just reaching up and grabbing. Sometimes they disappear down back below. Sometimes one hand will let go of Trevor, but then another one will come in and grab onto his shirt and start dragging him again. Like it's as individual entities, they're endless.
Okay. I don't like it. This is what I'm doing. Anyway, I jump down next to Trevor and I start blasting. And by blasting, I mean swinging my glaive, trying to sever these hands and free Trevor.
Okay, make an acrobatics check to see how well you jump down there.
I'm going to use the guidance on this one. Just to make sure I don't fall on my face.
I'm singing.
Yes. So adding 12 to this roll, which is good because I rolled a 2.
Ooh,
so 14.
14. You land, and because the floor is so uneven and constantly moving, you actually fall prone next to Trevor.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So what's that, second action I can get up?
Yep, second action you can get up.
Third action I can take a swipe.
All right, you just go start swinging away at these hands. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
+1. That is going to be... This still counts as my first attack?
It is.
Okay, that is going to be only a 14.
14.
Sorry, 15.
You are trying to hack through these hands, but it seems like almost like Hydra heads. Every time you hack at one, another one just like reaches up and grabs onto Trevor. They come too quickly for you to hack at them, and your efforts are in vain.
I was safe on the harpsichord.
Trevor, how quiet are you being?
18 on the die.
18 on the die. Quiet enough that they do not waken. However, that does not help your current predicament, which is you are quickly being dragged into an abyss below the floor by countless ghostly hands. What do you do?
How do I break their grip?
You could try an athletics check to just try to break out as normal.
I'm gonna try an athletics.
All right, go ahead and make your check.
Ooh, 25.
25. You do manage to break free of their grip.
And then standing up is another action?
Standing up is another action.
Can I grab Oopsie and run out of the room?
You cannot grab Oopsie, but you could try to run out of the room if you make an acrobatics check to move across the broken floor.
Are you sure I can't grab Oopsie? I'm real strong.
Very certain. I'm very certain that you cannot move another character with you.
I'm sorry, Oopsie.
I die because I tried to save you.
You failed your acrobatics. You would have had a movement. 29.
Damn.
Yep, you do it. You managed to get into the room. You are now in the room with this giant sewn together creature. The stench is just so powerful. It smells like tanning fluids and rot in here. But you've already passed your save, so you don't need to make another one against it. That will take us to Kanshaka's turn.
Kanshaka.
Cool. Him.
Yes.
I don't know how tabletops handle ghosts. Would this technically be an undead creature?
I mean, you're not certain what phenomenon is occurring here. There's no single thing that you can target. And again, there's like so many hands. You could destroy a dozen, and there's 3 dozen more.
I understand that. So I'm gonna do something that Kanshaka would think should work. I'm gonna cast heal as a 3 action.
Okay.
It's a 30-foot. It's 30 feet.
Okay.
And it should target all living and undead creatures.
Okay. From where you're standing, because you got to the bottom of the stairs, there's about 15 feet between you and the door, and then the spell would reach 15 feet into the room, which is fine.
Mind.
I'm giving you an idea of where your radius is.
I thought I was like at the door, bunch of people.
Not currently, but.
All right, Kanshaka is going to try to do something stupid.
Love it.
I want to, and let me know how many actions this is. Run in, do a long jump to the other side of all the hands.
Okay. So this is a 30-foot room, so the chances of you leaping without some kind of magical aid all the way across the hands virtually impossible. However, with one action, you get to the threshold of the room.
Okay.
If you want to make an acrobatics check to try to go leaping across the room, that's fine. Just know that you're not going to bound across the room in a single go.
Okay, can I try to ninja warrior it where I like hit a wall or a chair or something?
You know what? Make an acrobatics check and we'll see what happens. You tell me what it looks like.
All right, there's 15 on the die.
Okay.
And acrobatics is +8, so 23?
23, okay. You get about halfway into the room with one so this is your second action. You're halfway across the room and you're standing on a sofa. An old rotting sofa and it's like covered in a sheet. And you're about halfway across the room, and where you currently are, the hands cannot reach you. But you still have 15 feet there's now 15 feet to the other side of the room, or 15 feet back the way you came. You still have to get across the rest of the room.
You know what? Actually, no. Kanshaka's gonna stay right there.
Okay.
And he's actually going to... He's going to hold out his long spear to the direction he just came in case people wanted to try to jump.
Okay.
She at least I'm offering the chance of a smaller leap.
All right.
I know I'm stretching the rules a bit.
You know what? That's what this is all about today, is stretching the rules. Pipa, it is your turn. Kanshaka has gone leaping across the room, and he holds out this long spear to you, seeming to offer it to you as like something you could hang on to if you wanted to.
Question, can I make a quick perception check around the room to see if there's any type of, I don't know, switch maybe that, or something that could possibly stop
make
these
from where so from outside the room, because again you got to the bottom of the stairs last round, and so you would need to take one action to get to the threshold of the room, and another action as a seek action to look around.
Yes, let me see.
Okay, so you get to the edge of the room, you're looking around, make a perception check.
9 + 9 is 18, and I'll use my edge. Thank you very much.
All
18,
right.
so 19.
All right, from where you're standing, you don't see anything that looks like it would be a switch or a panel or anything like that.
Okay.
You have one action left.
And I see the spear.
Yep.
Am I able
Still have to jump to it.
Can I try and jump on it?
You can try to jump to it, yeah.
Oh god, is it athletics? Yeah.
Athletics, yeah. If you
I
want to try
probably should use my edge on that. Oh, out of the box. Okay, I rolled an 18 - 1, 17.
Okay. You go leaping forward and grab onto this spear. I need Kanshaka with the sudden weight on one end of the spear. I need you to make a check.
That's unfortunately.
And since you're doing that, you can go ahead and guess the color of the card that I'm holding.
Use his glasses. Check the reflection.
Nope.
Black.
Ooh, buddy, that's a red card. That's a -2 penalty to the check that you're making.
So it's just a flat roll?
It's athletics, sorry.
Oh, okay, so it's going to be 16 with the -2.
16 with the -2?
So it would be 18, so it is now a 16.
Right, so it was reduced to 16. So you try to hold the spear, but Pipa's weight on one end of it is too great, and it dips down, and she is now basically on the floor holding on to the spear that you're trying to lift up, but you just do not have the leverage to get her any higher. And now it is the Hands' turn. And the Hanses are going to... Trevor left, but there's an Oopsie there. And there's a Pipa there. So I'm going to try to grab an Oopsie and a Pipa.
Now, I have a question. I have a ability called Nimble Dodge.
Okay.
A creature targets me with an attack, and I can see the attacker.
Yep.
Okay.
You want to use that reaction?
Well, it's a reaction, so do I have to use it before or after?
You are being attacked.
Okay, then I will use that reaction.
All right, that's going to give you a +2 bonus to your AC?
Yes, so I'm now a 23.
Michael Jordan.
I would wish you hadn't told me that, because then I could tell you the number and I won't feel like I'm cheating because I got a 25. 25. The Hands grab onto your ankles and rip you to the floor.
Hey, Jim, what if those hands feel really bad?
No, I used my reaction for higher AC.
They rip you to the floor and begin dragging you. I know that you take minimum damage from falling, so you only take 1 point of damage as your head cracks against the wood of the floor. But then they start dragging you. You are now in the exact position that Trevor was in before you came down to help him. You basically just switched places. Pipa, same thing's coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to hit armor class 26.
Oh, yeah.
The Hands grab you. Since you're already on the floor, you don't fall. They
Uh-huh.
just drag you down into the hole.
Okay.
You disappear into darkness.
Oh.
You feel a brief falling sensation. But
I land nice.
you float. Your leaves spread out. You float down until you splash into water.
Oh no.
It is dark down here. Do you have dark vision?
No, but I can cast light.
Well, it's dark and cold. You are in a pitch black space. In this water, you're standing in it because you floated so gently down. You're sort of standing in this water. It comes up to your chest.
Oh, great.
Suddenly, you feel a bump against your back as something hits you from behind. You turn around in a panic, and your eyes are adjusting, but you see this overturned corpse, and its eyes just staring up into yours. And it is now Rias's turn.
No, I just saw Pipa disappear into the hole.
Yep.
Oh no. And I see Pipa's already disappeared. I'm going to try to run over and try to help Oopsie up.
Okay, you need to make an acrobatics check for each movement, so you need to make at least 2 acrobatics checks just to get to him.
Sure. Acrobatics. Here goes 1. It's a 14.
14. You start moving, but the floor is bucking so wildly beneath your feet that you basically take a step into the room and you can't get anywhere. You waste your first action.
Oh, I can't get anywhere. I'm gonna keep trying to get over to Oopsie.
All right, make another acrobatics check.
It's the same damn number.
All right, yeah, the floor, it just keeps creaking and swaying. You're trying to dodge all these hands. You have 1 action left.
You know what? Pipa disappeared. I want to attempt to dive down into one of these holes, Jim.
You can do that for sure. You dive down into one of the holes. You fall and splash into some water. You don't float gently, so you do take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you fall into this water. Do you have dark vision?
No, I do not.
What was that?
He said no.
No. So yeah, it's cold and it's dark, and you land and you feel like something brush up against your arm, something cold and clammy, and there's a smell down here like overly sweet rotten meat. We move on to the next round.
And I just want to say, Pipa, are you down here?
Yes.
Oopsie, you are in these things' clutches. What do you do?
I saw Rias go down.
Yep.
I saw Pipa go down.
Yep.
Can, for my first action, basically succumb to it.
Yeah, you can just like go
let it
down
take
if
me?
you want.
Yeah, we're gonna go
All
down
right.
there because I saw like Trevor got out and Khan is up on a thing.
Yep.
People or Pipa, Oopsie will go. Oopsie, come in, Pipa, and then just come down there.
All right, you go tumbling down into this hole. You take minimum damage from falling, so you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. You are like, you come sputtering up out of this cold water. You look around. You can see, and you can see that in this water are floating several bloated, rotting corpses.
They're inanimate as of now.
None of them appear to be moving.
Okay. I don't have. I have a torch and flint and steel. Can I use my last 2 actions to get one of those lit?
Yeah, you get it out and it's in your hands and you're trying to light it. Is your pack waterproof?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. You got
That's the
this
real
wet
question.
torch in your hands and you're trying to light it, but none of the sparks are taking on the wet torch.
Cool. I'll say, there are lots of dead bodies. Dead, exploded. It's gross.
Trevor, what do you do? It's your turn.
Well, first I gotta be real
You gotta be
quiet.
quiet. You gotta watch out for those kids are sleeping.
An 11.
Oh no, you were a little too loud at the threshold of the room. The bloodless, decaying faces of half a dozen children appear. They raise their arms, pointing at you, and shriek.
Bobby,
Books-
I told you to leave me alone.
Books, an old rusty candelabra, pieces of the broken floor from beyond the room all lift up into the air and begin swirling around you, bludgeoning you in all directions. I need you to make a reflex save.
13.
You are going to take 12 points of damage as these objects just pummel your body in a swirling mass before the children once again disappear back into slumber.
So where?
Oopie Jim.
No, oopsie.
Thanks.
You do have 3 actions, though.
First action, I'm gonna run and grab that key.
Okay. You rush forward and grab the key. When you do, you
knew
reach
it.
up for the key,
I
and the
knew it.
hand that is holding it lifts up out of your reach.
I'm gonna cut that arm off.
All right.
Yeah.
Why?
Make an attack roll.
Because a separate party with 7 different encounters is best, Lamar.
13 plus 8, 21.
21. You swing your sword mightily at this creature, or this statue of a creature, and you strike true. Go ahead and roll damage.
Awesome. Too bad I didn't say I was raging. 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. It cuts deep, except not as deep as you would think it would. It's almost like this thing is super tough to cut into, but you do make a nice divot in its arm and shoulder, trying to just sever the arm. And then suddenly its stag head slowly turns down towards you. And that is all that happens at the moment, but it is Kanshaka's turn.
Wait, I still have one more action.
No, you tried to grab the key. It was a second action. You moved up to the statue, grab the key, take a swing.
Okay.
Yes. 3 actions. Kanshaka, what 3 actions would you like to take?
maybe we shouldn't leave Trevor by himself.
Old stance. I wonder how it's going to work out for him.
Oh, I wish I killed you last time.
Probably not. Khan's gonna go ahead and jump to the other side to be in the same room.
All right, acrobatics your way there.
13 plus 8, 21.
21, you managed to get across the room with one action. You are now standing just inside the room with this sewn together mix of animals.
Khan will note that this is a lovely room of death. And then go over to where Trevor is.
All right, you walk over to Trevor with your second action. You are now standing shoulder to shoulder with this gnome.
Wow, I'm pretty tall to stand shoulder to shoulder with
He like bends the-
Oh, Jim Jam froze.
Oh no.
Everyone
We
jam.
win! We
Okay,
win!
so Trevor grabs the key,
Down,
dives
he
in the
dips
hole.
down real-
Ah.
Oh,
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 Oh, it
wow.
was back and then it was gone.
Up and
Let's give
gone.
it a second. Let's give it a second.
I might be back soon. I
There
refreshed.
you
Saving throw.
There we are.
Their hackers are too good. We need
Yeah.
more. We need more hackers.
As a 1990s movie used to say,
We see you, Jim.
hack the planet.
Jim, you okay?
We're
You're
back?
good. Okay, we're back.
Yep. We're back.
Okay,
We hear
good.
you.
There we are. Yes, sorry, Kanshaka, you do have one action left.
I want to try to grab the key.
Okay. You reach up, and as you like curl your fingers around the key, the clawed fingers of this creature curls around the chain, locking it in place. You try to tug it down with an acrobatics check.
Athletics?
Athletics, yes.
27.
27. Sure.
Actually, Jim, I rolled the D20. You wanna
That's
go ahead and
true.
card real
That's
quick?
true.
Yeah.
Very black.
6 higher.
Statistically, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna say black.
Hey, you did it.
Yay!
Hey, 29.
Plus 2 bonus. 29. You managed to just snap the chain holding the key. And you have the key. We'll move on to Pipa's turn. You are standing in this water. There is a corpse. Oopsie says there's a corpse. You see a corpse, just the vague outline of it. You can see some glint in its milky dead eyes.
Ew.
Glint as in it's about to move? Or like alive, maybe?
You don't know. Maybe it is about to move. What if it is about to move? Is that a twitch? Did its fingers just curl? Does it?
Then I'll cast Chill Touch on it.
Chill touch. All right. You reach down with a trembling hand, glowing blue, with dark energies. That is a
I believe
fortitude save, right?
Yes. Hold on, I have a spider on me.
Uh-oh.
It's
It's
a baby
scary in
spider.
real life, too.
You said that far too. That's just a small spider.
I'm not afraid of it. It's like literally this tiny. Okay, fortitude, yes, please. You have a fortitude save. Did I? Oh,
Okay.
Jim.
Because the spell doesn't...
Han got so scared he
Come here.
froze. Oh, he's back.
Yep.
Getting frozy too.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Apparently this thing must be fully dead.
Okay, that's 2 actions. Nope, Light's 2 actions. I'm just going to try and reach out and find either Oopsie or did Rias come down?
Yep.
Yeah, you heard a splash and you heard Rias' voice.
Okay, then I'm gonna try and hold one of their hands because I can't see anything. I'm gonna reach
make
out.
Make a seek check. See if you can find out where they are. It's pitch black down here.
14.
Where So you're thrashing around. You grab onto a hand, and then you realize it, like the flesh just like oozes off of it, and you're holding this skeletal arm.
Like, someone hold my hand. I'm scared. Just wait.
It is now my turn.
Oh God.
Oopsie. You're the only one who sees it. As one of the corpses rises up out of the water at the far side of the room and stalks towards Oopsie, who's like, or towards Pipa, who's thrashing around in the water, begging for somebody to hold her hand. And this creature like raises a skeletal claw. She doesn't even see it coming. You try to shout a warning as it comes down right at her head and hits an armor class 22.
No. That's it. Mm-hmm.
All right. The first thing that you note is this really foul stench just before blinding pain as these bony claws just slash through your leafy flesh. You're gonna take 7 points of slashing damage.
I'm gonna use a mercy. My mercy. Thank you, Sarah.
Oh, okay.
So that's
nice.
What is that?
3.
3. Thank you. Okay.
3 points of damage. However, you are like spattered with this rancid, foul-smelling ooze as it strikes you, and I do need you to make a fortitude save.
Okay. Oh no, I cracked it. I rolled a 2 plus my 8, 10.
The sickening stench is overwhelming, and the panic that you must be feeling as something you can't even see just bears down on you. You are sickened 1.
Oh, gross.
Sickened by the stench.
Jim, I specifically waited until you were done damaging Pipa to tell you the Silent H donated $25 for an overcharge for you.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I mean, if you want to use it, use it. I get it.
Nah, you mercied it, so I'm not gonna negate a mercy, but I will get you next time.
Okay.
Very nice. Thank you, Silent H. I will be using actually, you know what? I might even be using that right now on Trevor because the combat down in the basement is not the only one currently going on. Trevor, you struck this amalgamation of creatures, and it looks down at you and just lunges its head forward, trying to butt you with its stag horns.
Colin took the key, though.
He did take the key. Too bad, huh? That is going to hit armor class 29.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's not a crit, though.
Not a crit. Let's see. What if I don't have any. I don't have any edges. I do have an overcharge I'm going to throw on this, though. I get to add my level, so the creature's level, I get to add that to the damage. That is going to be an additional 4 points of damage on top of what I just deal. Let's see here. 13 plus 4, 17 plus an additional 4 for the overcharge. 21 points of bludgeoning damage. This thing just slams its head directly into your nose. You feel the crunch of your own nose, and blood just pours down your face as this thing smashes into you. And I need you to make a fortitude save.
18.
18. All right. I'm going to mark that down for later.
I don't like that.
All right. Very nice. So this thing just headbutts you, crunches your nose. Your head rocks back. That's all it does. It doesn't do anything else.
That's all it does, Jim?
That's all it does. That is the end of my turn, Rias. You're down in the dark. Something struck Pipa. She's crying out in pain. Then she's gagging and choking. You can smell something wet and rotten in the air now, and you heard the splashing of movement and some unearthly groan coming from somewhere to your left, but you can't see anything because it's so dark down here. What do you do?
Oh boy. You said to my left, yeah?
Yep.
I'm going to reach into my bag, and I'm
Okay.
going to pull out some flint and steel and a candle.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to light a candle.
It's a
All
try.
right. You're gonna try to light this candle.
Just try.
Make a roll a d20 for me.
Blow up.
I'm going to add my edge to it for a 14.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Sarah, for the edges.
Thank you, Sarah. Gives me a 14, Jim.
14. Try the first couple of strikes, nothing happens, and then in frustration, you try one final one. Finally, the candle lights, and in the dim light, you see this rotting, skeletal corpse standing right next to Pipa, claws at the ready, covered in like mold and rotting patches of flesh. What do you do? It was 2 actions basically to get to where you are now. So you have 1 action left.
One final action left. Okay, I will. Oh, that's not going to do anything. I'm going to draw my rune, cast guidance on Pipa.
All right, you cast guidance on Pipa,
Thank
hoping that it's
you.
enough to stop this thing. Oopsie.
All right.
There's light now. Not that you needed it.
You guys don't understand how excited Jared is for this. I finally get to use the champion ability blade ally with my disrupting striking glaive.
I have that, but I haven't used mine either.
So I have to move to get next to this.
Yeah.
This guy. All right. I move up and with a motion I swing up with the glaive, trying to contact this zombie thing with my first swing. I'm going to use my edge on this to add 1 to it. Does a 24 hit, Jim?
24 does hit.
Oh, God.
I need to roll the correct size die damage. Okay, so that is going to be a total of. It's going to be a total of. Looks like 13 regular damage and then
Okay.
6 positive damage.
All right, you note that the positive energy sparks extra against this creature as golden flames lick at the rotting flesh around its wounds, dealing an additional 5 points of damage.
And my third action, I'm going to try and, because I went up with it, I'm going to try and just bring it right back down into the core of this
All right.
creature. Oh! It's an 18 on the die plus 2, 20.
20 will do it.
Yes.
For, let's see. This is a very interesting weapon. Okay, so it is going to be a total of 16 regular and 4 positive.
All right, which an additional 5 onto that. So this creature, I mean, you just drive the glaive into it. As for a second time, there's this burst of golden, silvery energy within it. Its flesh, its rotting, wet flesh actually begins to sizzle, crackle with almost electric flames that arc throughout its body. The creature just like jolts a couple of times and then falls off the end of your glaive. But as it's falling backwards, it like points a bony, rotting finger right at you and lets out some eldritch word in a language you've never heard before. And I need you to make a will save.
Oh no! I only have a +8, and I used. Oh, I still.
Oh, I have my counter performance because it's an auditory effect. Yes.
It's not an auditory effect.
Oh, never mind. Ignore me.
Oh no! Reroll! That's my hero point. Reroll.
Thank you, Sarah.
That's not great, guys. That's not great. It's not horrible. It's gonna be a 17.
17. You feel this dark energy begin to settle on your soul, but you focus and channel that divine spark that you hold within you and push away the curse, feeling no effects.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
The creature is dead down below, but you guys are still trapped in this watery abyss. And it is Trevor's turn. Trevor, those sleepy kids. Sure hope you don't disturb their nap.
13.
Oh no. You were just a touch too loud. You're bleeding too loudly out of your broken
I'm bleeding
nose.
too loudly.
The children appear once again, disturbed for the second time in a row, and in a 10-foot burst, which is going to catch Kanshaka, they begin to animate the objects around you. Things swirl about, slamming into the both of you. Make a reflex save.
Just hit me, Jim.
14 plus 6, 30, 20.
All right, half damage for Trevor.
12 because I didn't. Because Khan was like
full damage for Kanshaka. That is going to be
for
10.
Life. I'm in
What?
for Life just donated $68 to give a mercy to all the players,
Aww,
and 3 sinks to you, Jim.
Oh my.
So you might be able to mitigate some of that damage.
Yeah,
I'm going to use one of them right now. I can tell you that.
All right, the full damage is 10 points of damage. So, Trevor, that's 5 to you, and 10 as these things just you get pummeled in the back of the head by a book. Some like old broken marble bust strikes Kanshaka right in the chest.
Jeez.
Then the children fade away once again.
Oh my god, I shouldn't have beaten up those kids.
It is your turn, Trevor.
Trevor, grabbing his nose, feels an anger well up inside him as he yells quietly to go into a rage.
Trevor rages.
And he is going to strike at this creature.
All right, strike away.
I'm gonna use a reroll.
I'm gonna sink your reroll.
Pain.
I can't say the word I'm thinking right now. 17 plus 8 minus 1, so 25.
25 is still a hit.
Okay. Ooh, 17 plus 11, 28 damage.
28 points of damage. Once again, just battering this thing with your sword. It doesn't seem to it doesn't seem to react, though you are definitely cutting away at its tanned hides and bony interior.
So Trevor will come across its body, and then in an arcing, straight up, is going to use his final action to kill this thing!
Okay. Gonna sink that too.
Natural 20!
Didn't think that. we believe you. That's a lovely desk you got.
28 with the sink.
Yeah. I mean, it's a critical hit.
Uh, 13 plus 19 is 30 plus 21 is 51.
Oh my gosh.
You chop down into the middle of this thing's head and split it in two. Its skull just shatters. The antlers fall away. The creature stops moving entirely. You have destroyed it.
You sound so upset, Jim Jam.
You guys are ridiculous because you guys are all like, I'm going to do this ridiculous, impossible thing. Oh, look, a natural 20. And it's just like, whatever.
We're not ridiculous.
Yeah.
We're heroes.
I'm just messing with you guys. You guys are doing great. Everything's fantastic.
I'm taking this deer's head.
You destroyed it with your mighty chop.
You would. You would.
He did say the antlers split in half, so you can have a half a face.
I take half the head.
Okay, you take half of its head as well. You have that too. What else do you want?
You're having it, Jim.
All right, you guys. That, as far as you can tell, is the danger for now. The hands in the other room have quieted. The creature, this carrion creature in front of you, Trevor and Kanshaka, is no more. You guys down in the dark hole, like there's nothing else is coming to kill you, at least. What do you do?
I hug Oopsie.
All right.
Huh? Sorry.
I want to examine these bodies.
Sure.
I think they might be the family that, like, disappeared or whatever.
Make a check, a medicine check.
Am I still sick, Jim?
You are.
Can I throw up to get
Yeah,
rid of that?
you just make another save against the effect that made you sickened.
That's fortitude, correct?
Yes.
12.
I got a 12. I'm probably still sick.
I mean, you'd be sickened. I mean, if you're just going to continually try,
Yeah,
like,
I would
at some
throw-
point you will, if you're taking enough time, you'll get over it soon.
Okay.
But oopsie, I mean, these bodies are so waterlogged and torn up, and like it's impossible to identify what's going on down here. Without, like, you would need like some deep forensics to get into this.
I was trying a perception, Jim. It's only an 11.
Sure. You do note that there's a staircase on one side of the room that leads up, perhaps the way out of this horrible flooded basement.
Is there any alchemical items down in this basement, Jim, worth at least? Like
No.
20 gold? No.
There are no alchemical items.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Staircase.
However, you do. No, you don't see anything else. Oopsie, however, you note that on one of the bodies that you sort of overturn, even though you can't tell like cause of death or how long it's been dead or how long it's been down here, you do note that there is a wax sealed like tube. It looks like a scroll case on it, on this corpse.
Oh, I pull it out and I hold it up like Link when he pulls something out of a treasure chest.
Nice.
I say, Reese, paper tube.
Paper tubes, my favorites.
Can we get out of here, please? It's really gross. I need to wipe my mouth and when I can see my face.
Yes, it's all right, my little friend. Yes, I found a stairwell. Let's move up the stairs and then hopefully rejoin the other two upstairs.
Okay. And I hug Oopsie. I'm like, thank you for saving me. And then I hug Rias and I go, thank you also for saving me.
Welcome, little friend.
Before we walk out up the stairs, I just want to take my dagger into the heart of all these floating corpses, just in case.
Gotcha, yeah. You stab them. None of them react. They all sort of squelch and are gross. And like on one of them, like the ribs are so weak and brittle that the whole chest just like caves in and your fist like goes through this dead person. But aside from now being covered in some rotting wet gore, you are otherwise safe. You head up the stairs. There's a door that you when you open it, it looks like this part of the wall in the harpsichord room was a disguised door that just like you push open and now step into that room. Thankfully, the hands have all disappeared. There are no more holes in the floor to fall through. And you see that Khan, Shaka, and Trevor are standing nearby. Trevor's got like an antler in his hands. He seems very
Look what
proud of.
I got.
Look at this! And I shake some goo at him.
Oh my god.
I have a key.
Oh yeah, and we
You do have
got
a
the key.
What's the key for?
Oh. But we got it.
Does it have the initials BR on it engraved?
Bathroom?
Does it, Jim?
No.
Does Trevor look like crap? I mean, is he dripping in blood?
Oh yeah, like he looks like his nose
But
is
he
smashed.
screamed like
Oh, he's very like he looks like
he's
he's reveling in it, but he's definitely like his nose is absolutely broken. He's covered in his own blood.
Oh, this reminds me of the days I was in the Coliseum. I don't know why I called it an auditorium. I got pretty hot in the head.
I'll cast Steve.
He did. I was right. I was standing right here, and Trevor was right there, and I grabbed the key and it hit him in the face. I was like, wow.
Headbutted me so hard. And then these stupid kids.
Oh, those kids.
Now that the hands aren't trying to destroy us, can I do a once over this room? Try and give
Trevor,
a perceive it?
18.
Sweet. I feel a lot better.
17.
17. It looks like most of the sort of warm hominess is gone from the room now. There are a few blue flickering embers in the hearth. The light from the lamps has faded and is gone. All of the furniture now has a rotten and broken appearance. The harpsichord itself even looks like it collapsed long ago and would be impossible to get anything but maybe a discordant tune from now. You don't find anything else of note here.
You knew I wanted to play it, Jim, and you just destroyed
I took it from you, like you took the half of antler.
What? That Necronocanorb, not here. Gotta find that.
I think it's upstairs.
Probably a clock tower.
I have a key.
Oh,
Yes, that'd probably be helpful.
maybe it goes. Oh, there was a giant door upstairs. We can try the key there.
Oh, yes. Yes, let's go attempt that. That sounds good.
Found bolts for the door.
Oopsie, was it something you wanted me to look at?
Just papers. I mean, this tube of stuff.
Yeah. While we're walking up to the stairs, I guess I'll open up the tube of papers and look.
Inside is a scroll. You can make an Arcana or Occultism check if you wanted to identify it.
Okay. Let's go with Arcana. No, that's a nat 1 with a 7, Jim. Our sorcerer does not know how to read scrolls.
No, he doesn't. You don't know. There's a spell on this scroll of some kind.
How very rog of you.
Very rog of you.
Rog cats not know things.
I guess we go upstairs, yeah?
Yeah, you guys go upstairs. You get to that door that Pipa and Kanshaka were talking about. There's actually no lock on this door. There's no lock plate.
Oh.
But maybe behind this door, there's something else in there. Like I told you, that weird chest thing.
Can I search for traps?
Yes, you can. Make a search.
Can I use my thievery?
Yeah, no, it would be perception.
Okay.
And I open the door while he's searching for traps.
You can. You're giving the door a once over, and Kanshaka just opens it, and it creaks slowly open as you're probably like stepping behind it to continue searching it. But it gets fully open, and nobody dies, and you're pretty confident that there's.
I don't know, Jim. I rolled a 1.
Well, lucky for you, there were no traps because nothing bad happens to you. The door simply opens. You come to a nearly empty room containing just the mildew stench of rotting bedding and wet dog.
I want to stealth while behind. Sorry, go.
There is a trap door in the ceiling of this room with a ladder that leads up to it, and you can see an iron lock on the face of this door staring down at you that is molded to resemble a shrieking skull, and the keyhole serves as one of the eye sockets. As you enter this room, you feel a chill wind with no apparent source, as there are no windows here. And then you hear a low, ghostly groan.
Oh, God.
Whoa! Look out! Oh, my God. I'm a ghost.
Okay, Harry Plopper.
A dead person. I'm haunting you. Whoa!
we already played as Ghost to defeat Rog.
Oh, you got. I'm a spirit. That's very scary, isn't it?
Oh, he got
now
me
you
there,
see
guys.
this. You see this figure like flicker into being near the ladder. It looks like this young man who has like blood dripping down one side of his face, and he like appears, and then he like looks around, and then he stretches out his arms towards you. He's like, yeah, I am actually a ghost. I died, so if you want to run in fright, that would be an understandable reaction.
Would it make you feel better if we ran away in fright?
At this point, not really. I mean, I guess I would. I guess that would actually feel kind of patronizing.
No, you did such a good job though. Like, but we're just really tired.
Is someone paying you to scare us? Because you don't really sound scary.
I mean, no, I haven't been here very long. I mean, I've been here for very long, but not like here for very long, you know? So I guess I thought maybe I would try to be scary since, you know, I had the chance. But I guess, you know, I'm not a lot of practice.
Oh, well, you know, there's someone downstairs out the door and all the way into the middle of the street that you could scare right now, and we can wait here for you, and you tell us how you do.
I can't leave. I'm haunting this place. This is where I died, unfortunately. I fell off the ladder and smashed my head. I was one of the museum workers. My name's Jordan, by the way.
Jordan?
Jordan, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, yes.
Hi.
I've been dead for a while, I assume, based on the state of this place. So...
Oh, so what's up there?
Oh, there's the bell tower up there.
Oh, but why is it all chained up and locked up?
Oh, probably because some guy came in here and he went up there and he put something up there and he said, I think are you heroes? Are you heroes?
No,
we're heroes.
No, we're trick-or-treaters.
It's fine. I mean, it's fine. He kept saying that the heroes would come. He had an evil plan, and you would fall into his trap. And
did he write like 5 pages of ha?
No, he did laugh a lot. Like he stood here and like when he told me about his plan, he laughed a lot about it. It wasn't very funny though, so I don't really know what he was laughing about. But he did say that you'd be coming. So.
Is him up there now?
Oh no, he left a while ago after he put the weird thingy up there. But he said that you guys would never find the key that he put downstairs. I don't know why he put the key downstairs. He could have just taken it with him, but it seemed very important to him that he like lay it out where you could find it, but then also said that you would never get it. It's good job. It looks like you did get the key though. So that's step 1 out of the way.
Oh, what's step 2?
Yeah. Well, I guess go up there and do whatever. I mean, you're the heroes. I assumed that you would be here to do whatever. You know, he kept saying you would come to stop him and his evil plan.
Kanshaka climbs the ladder while he's talking and
see, he's got the right idea.
Oopsie's standing there, like, kind of patting himself. He's like, I don't have ghost pickle for you, but...
Oh, that's okay. I really don't like pickle.
Oopsie, if you eat a pickle, does it not turn into a ghost pickle?
Oopsie.
No, it's really okay. I don't.
You got dead people downstairs.
Oh wow!
There's
more
friends.
dead people down there. Are they like me? Are they fun? Are they friendly?
I mean,
I've been kind of lonely up here. I mean,
oh, we could be your friend.
Yeah, I mean, I do have to stay here forever until my unfinished business gets resolved.
What is your business?
Oh, yeah. See, I was climbing down the ladder too fast when I fell and cracked my head because I had just remembered that it was my mother's birthday. And it wasn't that I forgot her birthday. I had a card for her. She was coming to meet me for lunch on my lunch break. I had forgotten the card at home. I was trying to go real fast so I could get it and bring it back, because if she knew that I forgot it, she does this whole guilt trippy thing. So I was just in a hurry, slipped, fell, died. And now she never got the card, so, unfinished business.
Well, we can deliver the card for you if you want.
That sounds, you really are heroes. That's fantastic. Let me give you my address.
Great.
Do I have a ghost paper that I could write that down?
You could just say it out loud.
Well,
I could just say it out loud.
Do you want us to kill your mom so
No.
she's also a ghost to visit you?
No, that's fine. You just deliver the card.
Okay.
I'll give her a pickle too.
That'll
Hey,
do
hey
it.
Reese, how old was this manor when it became abandoned?
When it became abandoned, thinking back knowledge.
15 or 16 years ago is when the museum shut down.
Okay.
Yes, about that
Okay,
long
so
ago.
she's possibly still alive.
Oh, she was very old. Chances are she has also passed on. So if that's the case, you just drop it off at her grave. I'm sure that'll fulfill the requirements for my unfinished business.
Yeah, and
That
there
would
goes
be-
my step.
That would just be swell.
Okay, we could do that for you. Where's your card?
Oh, yes, you're gonna need to go. I had an apartment at 3541 Jenkins Circle
Okay.
in Lowtown.
Oh.
Oh, Lowtown.
I wasn't working at the museum. Wasn't exactly, a high-paying gig.
I've worked for HEI.
It's okay. We'll do it for you. So, Lowtown. You got it. And where did you place your card specifically?
Oh, it would be in the top drawer of the dresser in my bedroom, which is definitely still there after all this time.
Kanshaka opens up the latch.
Kanshaka,
I'm creating a distraction
right in the
too,
keyhole.
just in case.
You push up on the door. It's very heavy. Suddenly, there is like wind and rain just gusting down into this room. Jordan's like, oh, look, see, there you go. You're going right on up there. It sounds great. You just remember, deliver that card so I don't have to haunt this place very much longer. And thank you for coming.
Trevor's gonna lean into Pipa and go, I know that apartment. And yeah, that burnt down 10 years ago.
Well, we're still going to try and find the card, because that's what heroes do.
I'm
Okay.
sure that you could just deliver any card if you just like write a nice little note from.
Oh, you heard that? I said that loud
That
enough for you to hear?
Yeah, I'm
Robert-
just trying anything I can to get this moving along,
Okay.
I'm gonna scamper up the ladder behind.
No, I wanna talk
as-
to him.
As Khan goes upstairs, he's like, Trevor, you've been loud enough to make the ghosts of your dead victims come and destroy you today.
Well, that's hurtful. They
No.
weren't really victims.
No,
they
they're
were
hurtful.
bullies.
I've been hit by those children
Are you
twice.
guys like yelling this up and down this ladder?
Yes.
Well, you
we're
can barely
screaming
hear
this at each
Kanshaka
other.
because like the howling wind and the rain on the roof, it's so loud where he is. So he kind of has to yell down as you guys are climbing up the ladder into the stormy rooftop above, which you all get out onto. This enormous sloped roof. Wind and rain battering you as lightning splits the heavens and thunder shakes your bones. The great hulk of the bell tower stands in the distance, and in a window you see the purple pulsing orb of energy that Oopsie spotted so many times down below. Perhaps this must be this Necrosphere. All you need now is destroy it. But as you're standing there, movement catches your eye. Lightning creates a brief moment of clarity, and you realize that the object hanging in this bell tower is not a bell at all. No, indeed, it is something else. A ghoulish creature with great leathery wings and mottled necrotic flesh. It sweeps into the sky with a ravenous cry, turning a baleful glare onto those who stand below. Why don't we all roll initiative for the last time?
Wait, for the last time because we're gonna die?
Yes.
We're gonna die.
Ever.
Ah!
24.
25.
26.
Wow, oopsie.
I wasted a nat
Then
20 on initiative.
Kanshaka, then Trevor. Pipa?
17. Not as good as them.
Rias?
I also have a 24.
Damn.
Wow, Rias.
I just suck.
What's your perception, Trevor?
8.
You would go before me then. I'm a 7.
Cool.
You're an 8 in my book, Rias.
All right, oopsie. You see this thing sweep into the air. It is maybe the bell tower. The base of the bell tower is maybe 20 feet ahead of you, and the creature itself is about 20 feet up near the top of the bell tower.
Okay. I say, you take care of the guy. I'm gonna get the thingy. And Oopsie's gonna rush towards the bell tower base.
All right, you rush towards the bell tower base. I need you to make an acrobatics check on the sloped, slippery roof as the rain and wind batter you.
Acrobatics is a 23.
23, you managed to get to the base of the ladder, clasping the iron rungs at the end of your first action.
Michael Jordan.
Second action, climb the rungs.
All right, you begin climbing up. To get to the very top of the bell tower will take you 2 actions of climbing, because climbing is slower than walking, but you do pull yourself up onto this ledge, and there is this now huge, glowing, pulsing orb. A pulse of purple energy surrounds the orb and then blasts outward, enveloping you. And then it is
I'm out of actions.
Kanshaka's turn.
Kanshaka will become a bear!
You become a bear!
And then he's going to attack!
It is very far away from you. It is flying in the air.
Oh. Oh, wait. It's flying in the air.
Yeah, it's flying.
Oh.
It's a winged flying creature.
Oh, never mind. He does turn into a bear, because
Okay. It does not turn into a bear.
useless. He will cast Produce Flame and yeet it at the flying.
Yeets a produce flame. Now with the heavy wind and rain, I do need you to make a DC 5 flat check, because it's dark and it is hard to hit things with ranged attacks.
Oh no.
Oh, Kanshaka.
Oh no.
Kanshaka, you do have a hero point.
Wait! Yes, hero point! Yes!
Yes!
Why you throw fire at Oopsie?
Oh.
So I rolled a 1 the first time using my hero point. I've now rolled a 3.
Oh.
Oh, Kanshaka, no!
That's
Your
not a
bolt
1.
of flames goes off into the distance. It fizzles out as the wind and rain just blow it into nothing. You do have 1 action left.
I'm gonna yeet a javelin at him, then.
All right, you throw a javelin. Same thing, you need a DC 5 flat check.
Okay, that's a 13 on the die.
All right, so now roll your D20, but first, guess. Red or black?
Red.
Red? Oh, so sorry. It's a...
Always vote on black. Oof, this is gonna be bad. 14.
14 is a miss. You can't quite get a bead on this swooping creature as it darts around the tower and then comes back around for another swooping strike. Trevor.
Oh, goodness.
Can they
I
get you
keep-
even up here?
Oh no. We're gonna all get hit.
19!
Just quiet enough. Perhaps it's the rumbling thunder that drowns out your shout of victory, and the children don't hear.
Oh my god. Okay. So Trevor, with one hand on his blade, the other is going to curl his fingers and go, ah! As electricity fires from his fingertips.
What?
And he casts his only spell, Electric Arc.
Nonsense. Make a DC 5 flat check.
What are you talking about?
He's a gnome.
I specifically... what is it? Hold on. I took this... I think it's like Umbral Heritage. First
your
world magic.
arcane tattoos? Oh,
It's
there
an
we go.
ancestry feat.
Yeah. The mirror
DC 5
has
flat check.
that.
10 on the die.
Nice. All right. I need to make a reflex save against Electric Arc, and the total is 19.
I have no SIGs. I have a DC 18.
All right, it's still half damage.
Oh, a 1d4 half damage. 1 damage.
Your spellcasting modifier.
Oh, how
It's
do I-
whichever is since you're not a casting class. It's whichever is highest between intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Okay, well, he knows smart. He knows has wisdom. Charisma, so it's 3 damage.
3 halved is 2.
1 damage.
So you round up. Yeah, you always round up for having
Oh.
damage in Pathfinder 6th edition. So it takes 2 points of damage as it just it's jolted a little bit. And you have 1 action left.
Hold on, I know what to do. I think.
You know?
Do you? Because it doesn't sound like you know what to do.
Nope, I don't know what to do.
All right.
Oh, intimidating glare.
Okay.
I can demoralize with a mere glance. So, looks at him like this.
All right, I'm gonna sink your demoralizing glare.
Ooh. Okay. What do I roll?
Intimidate.
Oh, okay. Okay. 13 plus 8 for intimidation makes a 21, minus 1 makes a 20.
20. This thing is made of hardier stuff than that. It is unafraid of you. Unafraid. It is unafraid, and it is Rias's turn.
Rias's fingers start to glow blue. I'm going to send a Ray of Enfeeblement. I'll roll that 5. A range touch attack, see if I can hit.
This is a necromancy spell, is it not?
Ray of Enfeeblement? Yes, it is. So 8 to be able to actually shoot the ray off. That is a natural 20 to hit.
Yeah! I do it every time.
So that makes it into a total of a 30. To
That does
actually
it, yeah.
do and I just need a fortitude save from you.
Fortitude save is a 24.
All right, so success is enfeebled 1.
All right. You weaken it slightly.
Yes.
Anything else from you, Rias?
Let's see. No. Yeah, he's gonna pull out his crossbow.
All right, you get your crossbow out, and we move on to me. Me. And the first thing that this creature does is unleashes a horrific, bone-chilling shriek. I need everybody to make a will save.
Does he wake up the kids?
No. Yes, and they attack you.
Is this an auditory performance? Auditory thing?
Yes, you can use your thing.
If people fail, yeah?
It's you use it and they can substitute your
Oh,
performance
yes,
check
that's
instead.
right. Okay.
15 plus 8 makes a 23.
A 20 on the die!
I'm going to use that instead.
I'm so sorry, Jen. I'm ruining your
I
game.
don't just mess with you. Just mess with you. It's fine.
I promise.
Yeah, it's all good. It's totally fine. I'm just messing with you.
Does everyone want to
just
use the
messing with
20
you.
now?
Yes, I mean everybody's gonna want to use her performance. So this thing lets out a bone-chilling shriek.
Yeah, I get
and
to use
then
it.
Pipa lets out a beautiful note.
Oh, thanks.
Counterbalancing this creature's terrifying call, and everybody can use her result. What is your total result?
So 20 plus, what was it? I'm sorry?
Your performance.
Oh, performance.
Yeah.
Performance, where are you? P. 30.
30.
Oh.
Yeah, we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
use
use
that.
I'm gonna use a 30.
30.
I'm gonna
Okay.
use the 30.
Use a 30.
I rolled a 30. I rolled a 30.
I think we're good. Damn, I think we're all
30s all around.
We're everyone's
30,
screaming.
30.
Everyone's screaming except Trevor. He's going.
Everybody everybody, you are still frightened 1, but on a success, you're frightened 1. So it's a -1 penalty for the next round. At the end of your round, you reduce your frightened condition by 1. So it tries to frighten you all, but it only succeeds barely because Pipa's song is so beautiful that it counterbalances its horrific presence. And then this angry creature is going to swoop down and try to kill Trevor, but with its it can swoop down with 1 action, but it used 2 actions for its bone-chilling shriek, so it cannot actually make an attack this round. Pipa, it is your turn.
Knowledge check on this thing.
We're looking for religion.
Oh, I have a +1. Let's see. Nope, that's a 6. Okay, so that's first action. I'm just going to start singing.
Start singing. Everybody's gonna get that +1 bonus, except for Oopsie. Oopsie, you can't really hear her song over the storm with the.
I hear it in my pickle heart, Jim.
No. But everybody near Pipa, you can hear her.
Singing.
Is that all for you, Pipa?
Yes.
All right, Oopsie, it is your turn.
So I'm up on this thing. I see this orb, right?
Yes, it's pulsing with our necromantic energies. You can feel these things seeping into you. You wonder what taint they are leaving on your soul.
Question: how high from the ground is this tower?
Pretty high. It's 20 feet down to the roof, and then what? I don't know, maybe 40 feet up. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Okay.
You're 40 feet up.
Okay. So I'll tell you what Oopsie wants to do. You tell me mechanically if I can do it.
Sure.
Oopsie would like to grab the orb, yeet himself off of the roof of this.
I gotcha.
On the way down, position his short sword under him with the orb under it, in order to orb and then use the weight of gravity and the force through.
Yeah, you wanna Jared Hoy this thing.
I do.
Very Jared Hoy way.
I do.
You know what? I mean, you grab onto the orb and you feel this corrupting energy just course through your body. But you grab it and you can leap off this tower if that's what you want to do.
Yes.
All right. You fall. I need you. Let me put it this way. What you want to happen is certainly going to happen. 40 feet. Normally, you take half damage. The damage is half the distance fallen. So you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage when you hit the ground. However,
well, I also make it treated as if it's 10 shorter.
10 shorter. So it's 30 feet. So 15 points of bludgeoning damage when you smash into the floor, or you smash into the ground below. Your glaive pierces through the orb, and it explodes in this burst of dark energy.
Oh, goodbye.
And I need you.
I didn't think about that part.
To make a fortitude save. Or sorry, a will save. Make a
All
will
of us?
save.
Will save.
Oh boy. Oh, just Oopsie.
Okay, I got 2 mercies here. So we might be okay.
Old Yeet. Eat himself.
It was a will save?
Yep.
16. 16.
16 is a failure.
No. You got any hero points? No.
No.
You become doomed.
What?
The value of which will be 1d4. On a 4, if you are doomed 4, you die immediately.
Is that?
So here we go.
Wait, how can my mercies play into this, Jim?
Nope.
Damn. Okay. So you're telling me I got 25% chance to just straight up die?
25% chance that the powerful energies coursing through your body just rip your soul apart, and you flat out die.
Cool.
Did you roll a 4?
You rolled a 4.
Oh my
I
god,
don't think
Jim!
there's any
No,
way.
Jim, no!
D4.
Oh my god!
Now for your mercies. Now for your mercies. We've established that you can remove a condition from yourself by making a new save against the condition by using a mercy. So, Oopsie, if you want to reduce your doomed condition by 1, You can make an additional save for each mercy you use to try to reduce it down to a level where you will be alive.
I'm gonna use 2 mercies, Jim.
All right, make your first new save against this condition.
Well, that's not better.
Is that also a 4?
No, that is a total of 12.
Does the mercy it fizzles out? You have one more mercy, one more chance to save your own life.
Okay. 16 on the die plus 8.
24.
24.
You guys watch as Oopsie grabs this orb, leaps off of the tower with the orb held out before him, and just like swan dives down to the ground. You've seen him fall before. You know that he should be fine. You all rush to the edge of the roof and look down as the orb explodes and this purple energy just swirls around him. You can't even see Oopsie as these released energies just all consume him. And there's this spark of silvery light.
Oh.
As the energies die away, Oopsie is lying down below. This bat-like, rotting, dead creature shrieks, plummets out of the sky, landing on the grounds below, creating this deep furrow in the ground below. And Oopsie is just lying there. What do you do?
I rush over and cast heal.
Yeah.
Dude.
You all run down, you climb down the ladder, rush out of the house, run around to where Oopsie is lying. You kneel down near him. Wait just a moment before you see the very subtle rise of his chest.
Oh my god.
He is still breathing. He is clinging to life, but only barely. The very edge of death. And that is where our adventure ends.
No.
We have come to the end of our
my.
time here. Spooky episode of Heroic Endeavors.
I want to say this is the first time Jared has yeeted his character to death.
Oh man.
My favorite thing about Jared and the way he plays Oopsie is always like, I'm gonna do this thing, and it works, and then he goes, oh wait, I forgot about the consequence.
That's literally how Paizo writes their goblins.
It's awesome. It's great. I love it. Let's fuck the chat before we head out of here.
Oh man.
Oh.
Poor Oopsie, I knew him well, Horatio.
Poda said my order of fried pickle is ready.
Oh my goodness.
In my head says, you look like you pickled the pepper now.
Right?
That was thank you, Sarah, and I'm in for life for the mercies.
Yeah, those mercies.
Thank you guys.
Y'all saved
You made
Pickle
it.
Man.
Jeez.
Saved Oopsie's life.
Woo!
So close.
Zippy Karma says consequences don't go through Jared's mind till after the act.
It's true.
Right. That's how
It's
it
true in
happens.
life, and
That's
it's
great.
true in Pathfinder.
Real Poda saying, Jim, like, okay, when are we getting dice cans in here?
I'm fine with dice cans.
Yeah, I'm fine with dice cams. I mean, I haven't been cheating on my rolls, so I'm fine with them. It's only that darn Diana cheating all the time. It's all good. I know. You're not cheating. I know that nobody would ever do that. You would never break the sanctity of the dice rolls.
No. They tell the story. So.
They tell the story, and tonight they told a story of heroism. You guys did a great job overcoming the horrors of the house.
I don't like the doomed condition.
It is very nasty.
That's bad.
Oh my god.
That is bad.
Oh god.
The good thing is that when you die, you are no longer doomed.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Oh god.
Penguin, no, it's Lucas Martinez says, Oopsie rides Death Orb.
Oopsie drives Death Orb into ground.
Like, I had all these hit points, and they don't matter with doomed. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's not good.
It really doesn't.
Cast Oopsie, okay.
Crossberry 18 says, "Oopsie, go into the light."
Oh man.
Well, guys, I had a good time tonight. I'm glad that we played this game once again. It was a fun. You know, I was happy to take a break last week. I heard that Katie did an excellent job running the adventure, but it was fun to step in this week and get to run a spooky haunted house. So thank you for joining me. Everybody out there watching, thank you for all of the donations, the subs, the bits. Obviously, they made a huge difference here tonight. Oopsie would have been dead.
I think Trevor would have been dead too without
Trevor probably would have been it. You guys were taking
I was down to 12 HP.
Yeah, it was not. I think Khan Shaka could have been in trouble there for a little bit too, without some mercies to help him out.
Dicey. A little dicey.
So those are things are making.
I'd have been real mad if I died with near 50 hit points left. I'd have been real mad.
Yeah, well,
get doomed.
You're doomed.
No
yeah, you remember that, Jared? You're doomed. It's a death curse.
Yeah.
You're doomed.
Good times, everybody.
Oh God.
Tomorrow we have a special episode of Things in Space. It'll be a spooky Halloween version. GM Ben Birch will be telling his own tale of twisted terrors for you tomorrow night. We're still on a break with Crits and Giggles, but next Wednesday,
it's the last one.
the last episode, the last chilling, thrilling episode of Occurrences at Owl Creek Ridge is going live, so you do not want to miss that. The very next day, we are going through the Department of Mysteries. Lots of spookiness happening. The Department of Mysteries is spooky too.
Yes, it is.
Thursday, tune in.
The second to
and
last
then, of
episode.
course, we come back to Friday. Another episode of
Woo.
Heroic Endeavors.
So heroic.
Will I finally kill somebody? Maybe. I almost did it just now. I feel like I'm due. We'll see what happens. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for playing and enjoying the game so much. It was a lot of fun. We will see you all laters. Bye-bye.
Bye, friends.
Bye.